How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Going Green. I'm here with PaperThinn Glenn Hall. Sound off.
No,
Okay, well,
no. How's it going?
yeah, this guy's cool as hell. He's one of the premier DSP artists, as you can see on screen already.
Woo!
He couldn't wait. He was that hyped to do DSP art. He was working on it while we were setting up. But big ups. Thank you so much for coming on, PaperThinn Glenn Hall. You're a cool dude. A very cool dude.
Thank you. I'm still trying to find your stream to click on so I can
Oh,
see.
oh yeah, see the chat. Those guys are cool. I'm probably gonna be ignoring them all night.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. I figured out the internet.
That's what's up, man. It's a complicated thing. DSP still hasn't figured it out. That Doom shit's funny as hell. What are your thoughts on the Doom fiasco?
What do you mean? He is just a positive, robust, meaningful streamer, and he is the bestest ever to okay. You don't know this. You have no idea about this, Len.
Okay.
Is that he made video games? Okay, show
He
some
kinda
respect to John Video Games here.
He kind of did. He made them cool. Before DSP was playing video games, no one thought video games were cool. It was kind of this fad,
Yeah.
oh, you're playing as Mario. That's lame. But he introduced it to us. But yeah, he's blowing up everywhere. People on Twitter are making fun of people on TikTok and Facebook. I found him on Facebook and posted it on Twitter. He's being made fun of on Facebook now. Grandma's gonna be laughing at this dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. PaperThinn.
What's up?
You know how this works. We gotta do the survey.
All right.
All right, so tell me, what is your detractor origin story? I don't think I've ever talked to you about it. What's that about?
Well, yeah, we never really did. Well, it's like I just have my stupid little Twitter account, and I just do some doodles. I don't know what it was. Just drawing Phil is so fun. I mean, look at him. Look at his. It's like between like his dead fish eyes, the jowls.
Oh yeah.
The nose, the fuck ass like goatee, and just all those stories with him. It's just so like, and what I used to do, I used to detract for Onision.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then I stopped doing it because I just got, I was doing it for a while, and now I'm just in my own little corner here.
Well, how did you go from Onision to DSP? How did you find this dude?
It's like it's like remember LSB?
Yep.
When he did stuff, yeah. It's like I have friends who like invited me to like LSB's Discord, and that's just kind of like where, like, yeah, that's just kind of like where that started. And that was also like around the time where I started my Onision Twitter. My old Twitter account is Big Money Onision.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you must be the Onision like expert, right?
I was the guy for Onision and what people considered, aside from like I think more so like Repsion and TJ Kirk, and I never really covered Onision. Covered Onision more than me. I was just my Twitter account where I just kept track of his behavior.
That's I want to ask some stuff about him.
Well, again, like I was on the documentary for literally, get this, 15 seconds.
Where is it?
My little 15 seconds of fame. It's on the Discovery.
For real?
Yeah, it's on the Discovery Plus.
Okay, we'll have to get into
and
this.
I was
this is a very good story.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just,
I don't know who it's gonna be.
It's so silly. Yeah, it's just like I was like brought on there as like because for what I used to be, like when I was a kid, I used to watch his stuff, and then I just kind of grew up and he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of like, I was like years after like high school, I graduated, and then I just like was talking to somebody at like GameStop.
Yeah, it sure looks
and then just like they brought him up. It's like, oh, I remember that guy. What's he doing now? And it was like the Billy saga. It was like he was like grooming. He wasn't grooming, but it pretty much was. But it's like he had this like girlfriend with his wife, and then like let's go girlfriend shopping for you. So it's pretty much he's a cuck. He just wants to have like a third. Well, not like a cuck like Rick Ricada. It's more like his girlfriend wanted another partner because he's shitty and abusive, and then Greg, that's his name. He's like, oh, I want to like insert myself into this.
All right, you're gonna be okay. I love where we're going with this, but I need to continue this conversation later. This is a fascinating discussion. We need to talk about this. So you're kind of like the Onision liaison to the DSP Detractorverse. Like you can provide that intel because I don't know a whole lot about the guy. I don't.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I really I quit like this year.
Mm-hmm.
It was like later January because I'm like, you know what? I've been doing this for so long. There's the dog upstairs. I've been doing this for so long. I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. I think I'm good. Whatever happens isn't any of my concern. But I'll come back like if something actually happens. Like right now he's being sued by a couple of the women he abused.
Of course, as he should be.
Yeah, as he should be for grooming them and abusing them. And I really hope they win. I really hope that I have a strong. I believe that they have a strong chance of winning that.
I hope so.
Because Greg is doing the Ted Bundy thing where he's representing himself in court.
Oh, fantastic! Wait,
so it's pretty much.
Can we get those court records? Can we get that transcript?
I think I want to say the trial is this year. I want to say so, but again, it's been a while since I really like kept track of it.
I gotta talk to Meth Bear. Meth Bear's my legal expert. Let's see if we can get a transcript of that hearing. If he's representing himself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's bound to be funny.
Oh, absolutely. There was a time where he was suing Repsion, and then he fucking like showed up in like a fucking suit, and dismissed his own case because he was suing Repsion. He was suing Chris Hansen.
What a baller move!
Yeah, but then he sued the wrong Chris Hansen because he spelled his name wrong.
This guy's a hero.
So there's another guy in Washington who's just called Chris Hansen, but it's spelled differently. So then when he showed up there, it was like 15 minutes, and he dismissed his own case, and he walked out before people were taking pictures of him and making fun of him.
That's so funny. I gotta write this down. Okay. But that is cool how you're a cross detractor pollination, because that's kind of what happened with me and how I found DSP. I was an LTG detractor, and then I was like, oh, who's this Dark Side Phil dude? Oh, he's kind of just as bad. Oh, he's infinitely worse in some ways. But then
in some ways, but it's like I think I agree with LSB on this, where it's like I think DSP is the perfect lolcow, where it's just like, you know, he's not a pedophile. He's not a abuser. He's not a irrepressible. I mean, he's a garbage juice person, but he's not like Ethan Ralph, where he's and Chris Chan, where they've done horrible, just awful.
LTG has done some
things.
terrible shit.
Oh yeah. Even like, yeah, I know LTG when he did that. What was it? He was stalking and harassing June the King after his own documentary came out for a while.
Threatened to what he was essay him to death. It was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like,
it is weird. It is very odd if you stop to think about it. DSP is kind of one of the most moral lolcows that exist. And I'm not saying this guy's... No, well, hold on. Let me show my math. What you described kind of explains it. A lot of these lolcows are completely indefensible. Like, White Bowser's a sexual predator.
Yeah.
DSP, to his credit, is not a sexual predator. I mean, he might be with Pandalee.
Yeah, it's like... But it's like... But yeah, I mean, again, like that's DSP's defense. It's like, well, I'm not a pedophile. I'm not any of these people. I'm not fucking Boogie who faked having cancer. It's like, about that, Phil. I think.
I mean, he didn't have sex with his mom. That leaves that we know of.
There you go. See, Phil is in the clear.
But he'll use that defense to say, "Oh, there's worse people than me." Like, bro, but you still represent a pretty awful human being compared to most people. You're still pretty terrible. You know, you're not a serial killer, but you know, you still jerked it on straight, you know? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish that thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's like Phil again, you berating your audience for like, you guys are fucking withholding. You guys are withholding my money. It's like it's my money. I need the money. I need it now.
Dude, that's villainy, man. Like, that's just disgusting inhumanity, man. All right. Oh God. Give me 3 trivia. No. Yeah. Give me 3 trivia facts about yourself personally, and the Onision one doesn't count because we already
Yeah,
discussed
this
that.
one doesn't count. What's
Yeah,
it?
because it's
I don't
already on
know.
there, baby.
I don't know. I'm a robust male style person. I don't know. I want to make. Oh, okay. I want to make
What?
comics. I want to make comics and
Okay.
games and movies at some point, but I just need to get out of my own fucking way, and do some shit. Um,
Okay. Sorry,
what else do
I
I
had
want?
to send a meth bear request.
Yeah,
But, so yeah, you want to be an artist? Well,
yeah,
you are an artist, but you want to do like games and
yeah.
shit.
I actually want to do shit. It's just a matter of like finding the time. I have the time, but it's like a matter of putting like hell, man. Making shit is hard. Making shit that's coherent and digestible is hard because it's like there's plenty of people who just make garbage all the time, and it's really easy to be like, oh, I'm Captain Hindsight and I can tell what this is terrible in every fashion. It's like, dude, it's really hard to make shit.
Oh,
Make
definitely.
make
DSP has
something
no
like
respect
coherent.
for that, man. Oh,
Oh,
these game
absolutely.
devs are lazy, bro.
These
I
game
tried to
devs are
make a mod and I
lazy.
nearly pulled my hair out. Shut up.
Yeah, he's like, why doesn't the mod just work? It's like, I don't know, Phil. You're installing a mod from a stranger on your Discord,
This shit's hard to do, dude.
giving you a Ziploc file that says that may or may not hack you. I don't fucking know. How about go to the website and do it and just get it yourself?
Dude's a
No.
bum, man. He is a bum.
Yeah.
Give me some. You got 2 more trivia facts.
Two more. I don't know. I want to be like I'm the Onision guy, but I can't do that now.
Why
That's
not?
cheating.
No. Well, I mean,
Because
okay.
because you said so.
I just said it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Continue. I apologize. Yeah. Like, I called this bluff. Oh, you can actually.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 2 more.
Give me two more. I don't know.
Give me something else you're interested in art wise. Like, what else do you draw besides this Joker?
This Joker. I make my own. I don't know. I make my own characters and worlds and stuff like that. Because we were talking a little bit about
Yes.
how we go through our art process, and I have like a fucking million different projects that I want to work on. It's just a matter of like I want to pick one.
Dude, we will discuss this at length later. You and I need to discuss this.
Yeah.
The pursuit of art. Give me another one.
Another one. I don't know. I like Pepsi. There you go.
You're the one who stole all the Wings' Pepsi?
Like Wings. Yeah, Wings are no. You gotta get diet stuff, man. That's why Wings is so fat. And so fat. Dude, just pick. Dude, it's just fucking pick diet soda, and you will save yourself so much time.
Just drink water, you big. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. No. Why water when you can drink Pepsi? No.
You guys a bum too.
I need to fill my water.
All right, guys. Continue with the interview, with the survey. What is something DSP does that specifically angers you? And I mean truly angers you.
It's just like I think everyone can really feel just the entitlement of just like I need again like him being like he's like I'm a blue collar worker, I'm a blue collar streamer, and I break my back doing this. It's like and he means that too. That's not a joke. Like he means that.
He truly believes it about himself.
Yeah, it's really like irrepressible. Like I don't know how to say that word. Irrepressible. How do you say that word?
Reprehensible.
That's it.
Hey, vocab.
Like even the horror, even outside of every other horror story, it's like this is why Phil will continue to be like a laughing stock, and he'll be. I'll hang on. I said this before. Not everybody can be the best at what they do, but somebody has to be the worst, and the worst is Darkside Phil.
Yeah.
In this case, because Phil is not some kind of like unsung, like underrated, misunderstood masterpiece of a content creator. And it's like, no, he just sits there with a grandpa face and he begs on people because he's like begs people on the internet because he literally can't do anything else. If he didn't stream, he would fucked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. This guy is an interesting scientific study. I will definitely give him that. I'm going to kind of brag on myself here a little bit. I'm sorry to interrupt you to do that. But I'd like to think that I'm a pretty open-minded dude. And I think that DSP should appreciate that I'm the one to say this, that I kind of find Darkside Phil fascinating on a meta level. It is amazing that a human being like this could even survive. Like, how'd this dude get here? It's kind of a miracle.
Well, yeah, if any other, I mean, I don't think, I think of any other creator actor like him, they're like they would still have an audience, of course, because of how big like they are. You know, you have like Pokimane being like, "Oh, what? You guys have your broke boy cookies? What are you broke? What are you poor? You fucking broke boys? Buy my fucking my white what was it, white label fucking cookies, you pories."
Which would be fine if that was kind of just said ironically. Like super best friends could say that and it'd be funny. But continue.
Yeah. But with Phil, it's just like, oh my, it's like every day is just like, it feels like it's just getting worse and worse with Phil, and people are, it's like it's like a game with the detractors and his audience. It's like, how long can this dude really keep going? But people were saying that a long time ago. It's like, oh, this dude's got another 5 years, and people said that like 5 years ago, and he's still
But
around.
I think what it was is we demonstrated a lack of imagination in ourselves. Because back then we were like, okay, well, how bad can it get? This guy has to leave at this point. We'd always thought that DSP hit the bottom. We always did, but the bottom keeps going.
Well, yeah, I think the bottom was like, I thought the spoon rant was the worst, and then and then later on the same year he did the villain rant where he's like, I could have changed the world.
Oh, that was a good rant. I like the top 10 rant from Phil.
Top 10, like,
top 10.
He's petting Jasper like he's a fucking Bond villain too.
Yeah,
he's fucking Dr. Claw and fucking Inspector Gadget. I could have changed the world there, Gadget.
Can I request some art from you? Perhaps for this stream? Is that exact meme. Can you have DSP as a James Bond villain petting Jasper, saying I could have saved the world, Bond, or something like that?
I could have changed the internet or something like
that.
Yeah,
that's a solid one. Hey, you and I, man.
There we go.
You and I, we should work together on this.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, another thing was my Twitter, my stupid Twitter and Blue Sky is PaperThinn Glenn Hall.
Oh yeah, scope it out, guys.
Yeah, there you go. That's me.
So I'm going to put a slight delay with the last question of the questionnaire. I'm going to be coloring this coloring book, at least a little bit. I'm going to show through the pages. I marked off some of the more raunchy ones, and I'm only got enough energy to color one page, so we're only getting one. But I'll give you guys a tour while he is going to tell us the next thing, and that is PaperThinn. Time travel, whatever you need to do, space travel. What game are you giving to Prime Era DSP, and what era is that?
Sorry. I'm sorry. What kind of what mean time travel?
Like, dude, you can send it's like, say you think 2013 is the best Phil. You can send a PlayStation 5 to him. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He can play whatever you want him to play at the time period. What is?
Has he played? I have no idea. Has he played? I know he's played Sly Cooper like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites. Some of my favorite games. I would like to see I would like to see Phil play that now.
Now?
Like, if I mean, I know he played that like back in the day.
You want now?
Now?
Please show your work. Why would you want this dude now?
Because Phil is just like so burned out and tired. It's just like every stream is just like, I hate my job in video game. Or job, say loosely, but he's just like sits there with grandpa face. I mean, look how happy he is. Look how happy this robust.
Yeah, that dude's living life to the highest. You guys are envious of that guy.
Absolutely, you guys are all jealous. Look, his penis is down to his knees. Okay,
that's pretty raunchy.
Absolutely. Okay, listen, he's got a supermodel wife. Okay, he's got that Tempur-Pedic love.
That's pretty good, man. This is some pretty good art. Pretty good art. I'm surrounded by good art, man. Continue. I apologize.
Yeah. But I have no idea. I guess like I guess nowadays just any game Phil plays is just like he's just like a hell of his own making. He just hates doing what he's doing. He's like, I fuck even briefly got him to say I fucking hate video games. They're terrible. Which was really funny.
That was a good quote. I do like that quote. We're gonna start listening to some. This is how you don't.
Some Pokemon. Yeah. I really like. I wanted to pick a Sword and Shield for Pokemon because again, I really like Pokemon games. But Phil is just like a special type of Tism when he's playing Pokemon.
Yep.
He's such a fake fan where he calls everything like he's like, oh, I love Pokemon back in the day. It was so fun and everything like this. It just gets all the facts wrong. But there's two moments that will come up later on where he's like he's fighting a fighting Pokemon.
No, don't tell us. You told me earlier. Don't tell us. No.
Oh, okay, fine.
When it happens, laugh your ass off and point to it.
When it comes up.
Yeah.
There's two specific moments.
Yeah, okay.
That come up. Oh.
It's kind of fun because it's like we're driving a car when this happens because we pass Phil. We pass the funny part. We have to back up. So, okay. Say it, Phil.
Hang on, I should tweet out that we're live. Hello there, 23 people.
Is the camera not showing? Oh, he's doing something on his end.
There's also a nice soundtrack, nice comedy soundtrack.
There we go.
But yeah, but Phil should just be grateful that he gets anything at all. Like if Phil just stayed in his own lane, like he would be fine. But no, he's milking his audience. Like again, this is the tips go $100. Now it's $150. Now it's $300 a day, guys. He needs that. He needs that money. He really, really does. He needs that money.
Pay my bills.
Pay my bills. Pay the internet bill. Pay the bill.
Which one's horrible? I don't like this one at all. That hurt my feelings. This one's kind of gross. Some of these are kind of unsettling.
Hang on, tweeting something out.
Should we say flashy? Isn't that your
like I kind of like this guy's horror vibe. That's pretty good. That's a good trip. But I don't understand. Wait till you're done tweeting.
There we go. Live with Ren. Yeah, there we go.
I'll
get back.
That's kind of hot. This guy who did this, it's kind of like just covered this section up. That's not bad. This is probably the darkest joke in here, and they did the slave trade joke. Oh my god, man.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a little confused, PaperThinn Glenn Hall. You want this era Phil to play Sly Cooper? Like,
no. I want now Phil. I want Phil. Like I want Phil now to play because again, Phil's just clearly look at him. He's clearly loves his job. But no, I want modern Phil to play like my favorite games because I just want to be like, all right, motherfucker, let's see how bad you are at this shit.
Oh, okay. Let's see how bad you are with your brain completely offloaded. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's an interesting angle. You're a weird dude, man. I like this.
Yeah. I mean, again, like he's just so tired and just like fucking done with everything, but he has to keep doing this shit, which is just funny. It's the human zoo, just throwing peanuts at this guy. Like what game do you want Phil to play? Like what's your favorite game that you want Phil to play?
Oh, this is fun. This is my favorite part here. It's kind of cheating. This is my favorite part because I get to think of a new one each time. And let's see, what's this stream's one am I going to send back to Phil? So I get to cheat. I get to do it every time. Okay. I want to send...
Is this my hat in my bag?
Ah, man.
That's your dad's old bag. Where's my dad?
It's so hard to say sometimes because I want to pick old Phil, and I want him to pick something like extremely esoteric. I want him to play Metal Gear Acid. I want 2013 Phil playing Metal Gear Acid. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, there's a Butterfree over there. Look.
What the hell's that? A FAMAS? What? Huh? Why are you lost, Phil? Oh man, I want to watch some of your art. What's going on here? Oh, I've never even started coloring yet.
Yeah, you got that good kush.
It is good stuff, man. Do you get high?
No, I'm good. I don't do that.
See, here's the weird thing, man. I'm gonna respect your boundaries. If you say no, it's no. But I think you should. Because I noticed that it has different effects on different people. And it's not... It's based on personality types. Dude, you're an artist. If you get high... Bro, you're gonna start working on that stuff you want to work on.
I know there's people who are heavy drinkers and they're really good painters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like for real. Dude, I've been so artistic since starting weed. I've been writing more, I've been doodling more, I've been drawing more, I'm getting more stoked about my own shit. It's kind of why I stopped watching this bozo, because he's like, dude, he wastes so much time. He wastes all of our time. He's kind of right. We are wasting our time watching this piece of shit, man. Yeah. We should use all this good energy we're feeling to do cool stuff. I don't know.
I mean, exactly, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna start coloring. I haven't colored in a long time. I haven't colored since I think middle school. I don't color. I draw. I sketch. But I don't color. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. This one kind of has some JoJo vibe to it a little bit. So we're doing this one.
You're gonna draw Phil in a nice bankruptcy suit, and he's gonna have Jasper on his lap.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
You could have changed the world.
Yes, I need to see this.
So it's taking a little bit because the canvas is like so big. It's like 17. It's like it's like 11 by 17.
That's awesome, man. I wish I had one of these doodads.
Yeah, I need to get a new computer because again I'm just doing this on my laptop. I need to get an actual like powerful. I need to get like an actual powerful PC to really do this stuff along with playing games too.
Dude, I don't want to even play video games when I get high. I want to write. I do a lot of doodling and drawing and plotting and noting and stuff.
Yeah.
I blow up when I get high. I think you should try it. And bro, if you need like a shaman, I can go with you. I mean, it's not really that big a deal, but
yeah, just like this.
I think you should, man. I think you should.
Yeah, well, I mean, definitely helps with it would definitely help. I want to try it for like anxiety reasons, but I know there's some people who have like bad trips on them, and again, not everyone.
Yeah. I'm so glad that my wife taught me about it. I'm so glad she did. Because I took my DARE program pretty seriously, and then I saw the primary archetype of people when they're high, and that's lazy. And I don't think it's anything necessarily bad about them. I just figure they really want to chill. When I'm high, I want to do something. You know, I want to build a ramp. I don't know, whatever. I think you'd feel something similar. And then the cool thing about it is that you kind of start doing it. And then that's hype. I mean, I'm not building a ramp, but I'm just using an example. I could. You want to build a ramp?
Sure. Let's go. I remember being a kid, and we would make giant snow ramps for like for tobogganing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The buddies. All right. You know what? It's time for score.
I think so, man.
Jasper.
Because
Jasper the kitty.
You're gonna work on those character arts and everything. Oh man,
Yeah.
The thing holding me back right now is that I need a tablet. I need a tablet really bad because when I get stoned and creative, I notice I have a certain body posture, and that's chilling to the max, reclining. Like I can't have a laptop on me when I'm like.
No, you can't be hunched over like with your shoulders to your ears like Phil does.
Yeah, like I don't want to be about that. Like I want to type gorilla pose, and I want to be like, you guys can't see me, like holding it this way. But I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I promise you, you'll feel something. I would do it with you, man. You just go on private message from me. We'll get high together. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I had only one bad moment on weed. I only had one bad moment, and it was just a combination of I took too much and I didn't have the right food in my stomach. Dude, that room straight up spun. I always thought it was an exaggeration in movies and cartoons. Yeah. It's real, dude. That shit spun.
No, I remember like my brother was like on mushrooms with his friends one day. I put on like Adventure Time, and he's like, "Did you turn that shit off? It's too many fucking colors."
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Here you go. This Phil wishes he can dress this nice.
He's looking dapper, the man. I could have.
I bet he wore this. Did he wear? I bet he wore the same suit from his wedding to the bankruptcy.
I hope he was in the suit in his house.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a crazy guy. Oh man, I almost fell over. You're fun, Glenn Hall. You're just my.
I think we're just on the same. We're on the same wave. Like we're just like similar in a lot of ways.
You're unabashedly weird. You are truly unabashedly weird, and that's a beautiful thing. I like to think that's what I am. That's why I'm always going from ninjas to let's talk about JoJo.
We're all weird, and we're all fucking weird and different. It's also why I like drawing. I draw more people than just Phil. I draw a bunch of people.
Would you be willing to show us some of your drawings this stream? If you can bring up your old saves, like show us some characters, man. I would love to see some characters.
I'll see you in hell.
I mean,
and
yeah.
tell me
I mean,
them.
hang on. I can
Regale me.
pull up on my phone. Yeah. I mean, also you can just check my Twitter too.
Okay.
Just for some caricatures, just check my Twitter.
Okay.
And yes, I call it Twitter. That's what it's called.
That's Twitter. I don't give a shit about all that renaming, man. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that crap. I don't give a damn about it.
Yeah.
Just hit me $86.
That's why my dad and my mom, I don't feel bad for them for calling it the Sega
The Sega.
for 20 years.
Thanks for the money.
Like, what you playing some Sega? No. I don't know what the point of that.
He said micro penis. I'm like, all right, that's where we're at.
DSP is a micro penis.
Yeah.
It's weird that DSP actually kind of can't really be accused of grooming. At least sexual grooming, because this dude's asexual. So instead he was platonic relationship grooming. It's weird.
Well, no, he's grooming in the sense of like Cat's just his roommate. Cat's just his
he manipulates them. He gets a servant. That's kind of suspicious.
Well, yeah, I think he just needs somebody to take care of him. Like like you said, as soon as we hear him, like, oh, he did laundry 4 days in a row. It's like, okay, that bitch is gone, but
yeah, she's
still there.
She's not there.
Yeah, if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Why do you like Pokemon?
And a fishing route, so I can actually go fishing. Okay.
I don't know. I played it as a kid, but I've been loving the hell out of this fan game called Pokorogue.
Yeah.
And it's just battling. That's all it is. Like it's a roguelike game. You pick your Pokemon, and you fight 200 floors. And it's just battling between different Pokemon and trainers.
That's actually, dude. Can you send me a link to that? That's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah,
like I hate playing online. Playing online sucks butt. I want to play random generated trainers. That's hype.
Well, yeah, and you start off with all the starter Pokemon, and then you go into when you catch more Pokemon, they join your roster at the beginning of the game. So it's like, say you catch a Pidgey, okay, your next run you can just pick a Pidgey right from the get go.
Dude, that's cool. That's a very good system. I like that.
Yeah, and
please send this to me. I would love to play it with you. Can I play it with you, or is it just completely solo?
It's single player. It's single player.
It'd be cool to have like a team, you know, because you could do duels. You could do against two computer duos. I think that'd be cool.
You never showed. Of course, I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Hulu? We were trying to rescue.
Hey man, what kind of shows do you watch for inspiration?
Okay, I haven't watched. I mean, I mostly just watch YouTube. I haven't watched anything in a while. I haven't. What was it? I like, of course, One Piece. One Piece is the just one like the bat. Oh my god! Like you don't know One Piece, man. Like,
you brought this up on purpose. That you can't be serious. You're not a One Piece fan, are you?
No. Well, what do you mean?
Are you a One Piece fan?
Yeah.
I'm getting traumatized.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, like One Piece will fucking isekai you, man, between like its characters and just like world and just like so much like lore in it. And it's like, oh my god. People look at One Piece and like, it's too long. I can't, and they prefer to they want to watch the anime, not read the manga.
I'm glad someone bothered to tell me.
Stop it!
Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey.
Are you serious? Well, are you seriously like a One Piece fan?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, man! All right, okay. So did you see the Going Green with ALT?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, so I had my own kind of like character defining battle where I got to arguing with ALT, and what I like about the man is that he didn't buckle. Like, he actually gave me a battle, and I thought that was super fun. But it was about One Piece. I think that One Piece completely sucks dick. I think it is absolute garbo. And no.
Holy shit.
All right, go ahead and tell me your reasons again. I was in denial that whole time. What were your reasons again?
Again, like it's hard to it's very hard to describe because it's so long, and I really hate when people are like, it gets good after like this part, and it's like, No, I just say no matter what the series is, it's good from episode 1. It's good from chapter 1 because I really hate where it's like, oh yeah, it's really good at fucking like chapter 40. That's when you like it.
But I think that's true. But
Well,
I think it's
yeah,
true. You kind
I
of
feel
have to
like
grow into it, you know?
yeah, for some people, it's like I really do think like for some people it really is like that. It really does take that time for to be like, okay, all right, I get the hype because words just cannot describe how good something is, right?
Yeah.
Like no words can be convincing.
Yeah, man, you're a fascinating dude. I need to get high with you more often, man. You should get high off stream and just look at art all day. So you like it? You like One Piece?
Yeah, one I'm reading right now. I'm reading Gannibal. It's a series about a town. Sorry, it's a series about a cop investigating a town full of cannibals.
Okay, that's awesome.
See, what else do I have on my shelf here? I got
well, here's what
Kaiju
here's
number 8. I got Sakamoto Days. I got Heart Gear. I got Doubt. I got Record of Ragnarok. Oh yeah, I showed you fucking Kengan Ashura. That's my favorite.
You're more
Kengan
of a roguelike, huh? You're more of a roguelike with your manga. That's good. That's good.
I mean, those are some of the really popular ones, but I really, but no, fucking, I told you about Kengan Ashura.
Yeah, there's nothing here, dude.
And how it's just a series about like a tournament. It's just a tournament arc for the world's biggest companies like fighting for dominance over the world.
We were talking about
it's more than that. Yeah, talking about. Let me turn up my mic a bit.
Whoa, what is this thing?
Yeah, but it's just. Yeah, I told you about Kengan Ashura.
It's a turtle. A wild chutel.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm using all 9 of my brain cells to think right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going well because I'm trying to remember. There was something I had to send you, and it's on my message with my friend, and like I just don't want to dox him. So it was something about manga. We were discussing manga.
Mm-hmm.
And you had said something about something or other, and then it got me thinking. And my best friend knows what this is about. Let me ask him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna move on. Well, that's cool. But One Piece, man, let me set my case for why I think One Piece sucks. And the reason why is because it's afraid to be brave, in my opinion. And I think one of the bravest things you can do in anime is end it. And that's a way that you can continue the story. Is how do you end a story? You either end it with the story being finished or that character being finished.
Well, no,
so you got like JoJo.
Well, I have to disagree in that sense because it's like I mean, even though One Piece, One Piece is still going because they're still looking for the One Piece. Of course, it's not like they found the One Piece. No, let me finish. It's not like they found the One Piece and they're like, oh well, now we got to find the 2-piece. Now we got to find the 3-piece of it. No, now it's like now we got to fight this guy because he's bad. It's like no, there's a from chapter 1 to all the way to the latest chapters. It is the same. It is the same story. This is the goal the whole time, and that's great. Again, there's no rules to tell people how to write a long form like story.
I guess.
But I think having a central goal like that is still very important.
I guess,
like if you want to get caught up in One Piece, I gotta show you like some videos about it. It's not the full it's not the full experience, but it's way how to describe it. I think watching some videos about it to get caught up is like listening to a band's greatest hits as opposed to the whole catalog. It's like, oh, I don't have time to listen to the whole catalog. It's too long.
I guess, dude. I don't know, man. That's Gundam and JoJo both do this great. Have you watched either? How much do I need to explain?
I mean, I watched. Yeah, absolutely. I watched JoJo.
Okay.
Gundam and not Gundam. You showed me some bits about Gundam, but not so much. I'm not really a big mech person.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing: is that everyone is a big mech person. They just don't know it. Yeah. Everyone is. And the thing is with my wife recently discovered this because she had always said that she liked Code Geass. And she said, it's not a mech show. It's not a mech show. It's not a mech show. There's mechs in it, but it's not a mech show.
fucking bullshit.
And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And then so we watch it. I'm like, oh, it's a mech show. She said, no, it's not. Like, it's barely even about the mechs. It's about the characters. Like, bro, that's all of them. That's all of them.
Yeah, same thing with Walking Dead. It's like, yeah, the zombies are the set dressing.
Yeah.
Not what the actual thing is about. Like, I get that.
Oh, I killed it.
It's, dude, I'm telling you, Gundam has one of the greatest stories of all time. Because it's a space opera. It's not about anything. It's kind of just life. And it's pretty dark. It's pretty horrible. Yeah. But Gundam, what it does is it rotates out its cast, similar to JoJo. The first series, the main character is Amuro. And then next series, main character is Camille. It's a couple years after Amuro. Amuro is showing up in the background. Part 3,
is this supposed to be played
Judo.
Laughs? Well, I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
It isn't
And it's like, I like that they end stories, but the timeline keeps going. And that's what I think One Piece could have been something that'd be kind of cool, is that it's a story of Luffy's kids as they eventually zero in on the grand One Piece. I think that'd be cool. Because then you get the progression of individualized stories while maintaining a giant narrative. I'm like...
again, like One Piece's world is so fucking big, and it's, again, I cannot describe it to do it justice, man. But again, this world, it's a world that will fucking isekai you, man. Like, it'll send you into another fucking world once you.
Maybe Gundam does that to me, dude. Gundam has this weird thing to pull you into it, and it's because of the mood and the tone of the story. At least the early ones. I recommend people watch Double Zeta just out of context. Just watch it. It's got a weird, dreamy vibe to it.
These are all low HP. Let's get moody.
But it's like, with One Piece, I also just don't like how goofy it is. And I don't like how goofy something is because I feel like if you're too goofy, you can't be taken fully seriously. And I just feel like it's too goofy.
I get that, but no, it does have its dark moments.
I'm sure, but here's something that immediately turns me off if I see it. If I see this, I'm 9 out of 10 times I'm not watching it. Is if there's a extended massive eating scene. I'm talking Goku's eating 19 plates of food and whatnot, and I see Luffy do that, and I think it's just so undignified. It's silly, but it's so... You can have silliness without being undignified. But I don't know, it's just... The thing with One Piece is that it hits so many of my off spots that cumulatively I'm just utterly revolted by it. Like, I hate the art. The art looks terrible to me. Like, ugh, get it out of my face! But I get... People like it. You did a pretty good sell there. You did a better job than all.
But again, it just goes down to the writing, not like the character art. And I really don't like the mindset of like... I really don't like realistic stuff because I feel like it's so limiting, and it's just very limiting. It's like you have, it's only your imagination. You can tell so many stories in so many different ways, and having like real life stuff is so like it's so less expressive than what you can do with a cartoon.
Yeah. Cartoons are better. I honestly think cartoons are better than live action. I think live action completely sucks, but...
In most cases, depending on what it is.
Because at least with art, you can have an aesthetic. You can have a vibe. What's the vibe you can have on TV shows? Gritty and dark. That's it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where's this...
We're gonna draw Phil's gout foot.
Yeah.
Because I always have a habit of drawing Phil. Instead of drawing feet, I can draw feet just fine, but it's like I think it's funnier.
It is interesting.
It's a giant...
That's your addition to the motif. I'm sorry. I'm just celebrating you. Continue. I apologize. I keep interrupting you. I'm super sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Tell us about the gout toe.
Yeah, I think it's like I could draw feet just fine, but it's funnier just to draw like Phil with a giant gout toe because it's easier to draw, but also just funner. Like I can draw a foot like just fine. I can draw.
Shut the hell up about feet.
Yeah.
There's a big toe there, and then.
But that's what makes an artist. That's what makes a cartoonist, is how it is that they screw up the human form. And you screw up the human form by making his foot and toe. That's super funny. I love it.
It's like learning the anatomy of it and then being able to push the boundaries of what it's possible.
Yeah,
like
man.
There's a foot. I could do that, but it's like, no, I don't want to draw a regular foot.
Yeah, he's got his own special feet, dude. He's a monster.
Yeah.
We're fighting Hop.
But hey man, can I recommend? Okay, which would you rather have? manga or anime? I will give you a Gundam title, and you will love it. I promise you.
I want to say manga.
You are a manga man. That is unfortunate because the manga is actually inferior to the anime in this one.
There are some cases
situation.
where like that, yeah, it's just where the anime just is the better all experience, especially with some manga that just the art isn't as good, and then the anime just blows it out of the water.
You need to watch the original Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam 0079, and you need to watch it in the Japanese audio and try and get a fuzzy version. Like this anime has such a weird dreamy vibe on the.
Oh, look at that damage! Wow,
okay, you were saying that something's good from episode 1. No, Mobile Suit Gundam is not actually good from episode 1. It's kind of pissy for a little bit in the middle there, but then there's a part at the 2/3 point where this show locks in super hard and nails a narrative that I did not see coming. And I highly recommend everyone watch Gundam that way. If you only watch one, watch that. Because they introduce space magic. I'm not going to tell you how it happens or when it happens, but space magic happens. And that shit simultaneously ruled, but also completely ate ass. It wasn't good. It was pretty rough. But you should watch Mobile Suit Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
What should I watch? I'm not watching One Piece, but what's something I should watch?
No. Somebody watch. Watch Dan to Dan.
Okay, I've heard good things about that show.
Yeah, it's just about a guy and a girl. The guy believes in aliens and the occult, and the girl believes in ghosts.
That's
and
so
they dare
rad.
each other, and they dare each other. Okay, who can prove each other wrong about whatever? It turns out they're both right.
Okay, I have a gift for you. Well, sort of a gift. I could buy you a copy. I wouldn't mind.
You obtained a wishing star. What the hell is this? You put it in your key items pocket.
Yeah.
But I've got 2 books. I've got a book to recommend for you. If you're a fan of Dan to Dan, you should read Ghosts and Aliens by Robert Hamburger or Trey Hamburger.
Okay, that's probably what. Okay.
That's what that Dan to Dan pitch reminded me of. What I heard, it was like Ghosts and Aliens. There's a book about that. That sounds hype.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like the inspiration for
Any unbearable hours.
There is no way in hell Dan to Dan was inspired by Ghosts vs. Aliens. Dan to Dan evolved organically from Ghosts and Aliens.
Okay.
Because Trey Hamburger is the most ninja writer there is.
Okay.
He wrote Real Ultimate Power, the official ninja book. And it is a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece of literature because it's actually like several layers deep. And the artistic expressions that this guy uses is out of this world. He influences my writing. I write like this guy because I was inspired by him. And he's a complete psychopath weirdo. And he wrote these 2 books and then vanished off the face of the earth. No one's even met the dude.
Wow, really? Okay, that's interesting.
That's why he's the greatest ninja author of all time, because he is a ninja. He vanished. That's not true. Someone did manage to track him down, and then he said, "I will never come out and admit that I wrote that. It will stay anonymous forever." Like, that's kind of hype.
But yeah, it's pretty badass. It's like, no, I don't really need the fame and recognition.
Come on. Yes.
Got my money in the left.
Yeah, man, this dude is truly like, whoever you are, Robert Hamburger, man, I would love for you to sign my sword, because you are a ninja.
That's cool, man. Oh, man, what do I name this?
I want to picture him as just a shadow. Sometimes you see him, but mostly you just die.
There we go. So here's Phil.
Oh, dude, it's great!
Evil villain.
Phil's always evil.
Quite so fast, you two.
I've got you now, Cannon Brothers.
I got you now, John Street Fighter. I'll fuck you.
They never believed me.
I'll never believe. I will outlive you all.
Yeah, because they don't tell their fucking parents anything.
It'll be like Dr. Manhattan.
Okay, Dan to Dan is good. Do you have one other thing that maybe you would recommend to me? Like, I kind of want to find you. You like obscure shit. Give me something obscure. What you got?
So what do I got?
What you got?
I want to say something. I don't want to say something obscure, but it's like I mean, like,
Any hidden items?
yeah, I'd say just Gannibal is one. I'd say look at the art for Gannibal, and then
Okay.
see if it's up your alley.
Is that anime, manga? What is it?
It's a manga, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. What are we looking at?
Dude, I'm going to tell you how impactful that series of Mobile Suit Gundam was.
And between there and here are countless new Pokemon.
Look, my dad told me when I was a kid, like, it's cool to cry. It's actually perfectly fine to cry. Just don't be a cry
Oh,
baby.
absolutely.
Don't be a cry baby, but you can cry, man. You can, and I was reinforced by Terminator 2. Terminator wanted to cry and he couldn't. I'm like, you can't say the Terminator's not cool.
Also look up Hunter's Guild Red Hood.
Oh, we got it.
Hunter's
It's a manga that came out at the wrong time and unfortunately got canceled. But the art of it is really fucking amazing.
Hunter's Guild Red Hood.
Yes.
All
Fred.
right.
Thank you, top contributor for
Gotcha.
today.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Fred has been
Yeah.
named in your honor.
Stop.
It's good. That was a good one.
Get some help.
Oh,
But I like your
damn,
obscure
that
stuff,
was
man.
good.
Yeah.
That was good.
I mean, Kengan Ashura, even though it's got an anime, it's like it's it's got an anime, but the manga isn't even over. It's not even over here in the West.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like, damn, if that came out, I would get it. I would absolutely get every release. I would get the volumes. I was like, oh, I could buy it in French, but it's like I don't want to read it in French.
You're a cool dude, man. You're into weird art. I like you.
Yes, we got it.
Show
Hey,
me.
what the fuck is Phil doing? He's playing Pokemon.
Yeah, but crying though. That's where I was going with. Is crying is cool because. Oh, god damn it. I'm not getting into that.
Terrible animes.
Oh, get the wabbit. Hey, look, it's the dead rabbit.
Oh no! I don't find that funny. Poor rabbit.
That's all for now.
It's down from the rafters.
The poor rabbit.
His water
Okay,
dripped down
I'm
from
not
the
talking about a dead rabbit. That's dark. I kind of have a thing for animals. I'm sorry.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, Mobile Suit Gundam. There is an episode near the end that was so powerful that I cried watching it because it was just so. It was so beautifully sad. And that was good tragedy. Terrible anime. Steins Gate, Made in Abyss, Girls and Panzer, Kansai Collection, now Attack on Titan. That's where I was saying, like, Alt for some reason just triggered me super hard because he likes a lot of things that I don't like. Like, well, usually it's kind of spaced out. Like, oh yeah, I love Attack on Titan. I'm like, dude, I find Attack on Titan to be downright offensive. Man. But yeah, Attack on Titan. I've just started Steins Gate. I started the first 5 minutes and I got super sleepy and I passed out. But Girls and Panzer, the premise of Girls and Panzer sounds kind of fun. Because I like tanks. I think tanks are cool. But I'm sure it's lame. I'm sure it's dumb lame. And Made in Abyss, I heard that one's dark. And Kansai Collection, I don't know anything about that. I don't know. What's some other animes you like? I like hearing you talk about animes. You have a good way of describing animes. You describe it like an artist.
Yeah. What else? It was oh yeah, this Phil. Do you ever watch I know it's not really an indie, it's not really an underground thing anymore. It's what you watch Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. My wife watched
absolutely.
a lot of it. She said that it's good. I can understand how you might not enjoy it, but I think it's good. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Because-
the animation is just absolutely absolutely incredible, especially with season 2. And it's a shame that's just like, you know, there's a lot of like not great stuff that happens with Studio Mappa's the way they treat their artists and underpay them.
Oh, that's
But
always
yeah,
a bummer, man.
Yeah, it's like it's always a shitty thing, but it's like, hey, what can you do about it? Aside from like raise awareness, but yeah. But yeah, no, check that out like when you can, because you're more of an anime person.
Yeah. Well, I'm an old anime and a modern manga. If it's old, anime every time. If it's something within the last 10 years, I tend to go with the manga.
Okay, yeah. Oh, there's other manga called Black Torch, and it got canceled like earlier on into its run. It only has like 5 volumes, but then it miraculously this year it's getting a fucking anime. It's like what? It's like
That's
what?
cool.
It's like, what? This was canceled. There's no freaking way. Because I guess like it sold, I guess it sold better as it went on. Like word of mouth really kept it alive. But yeah, that's incredible. That's amazing to hear because that's really. Because a lot of stuff, there's so much stuff that just it gets canceled way too soon. It's like, no, this would be a gem if this came out as an anime.
And it did.
Yeah,
that's hype, man. That's hype.
Yeah, it's another one of those shonen. It's another shonen battle series, fight demons and stuff like that. But it's like, yeah, the art is incredible. Character design looks really great. Oh, Phil's also still using a rabbit as a starter Pokemon.
Oh my god!
How are the comments? Read some comments. We've been ignoring that like Phil.
Stuck in rivers.
I'll read some comments. Pull up on my phone then.
I can't, I gotta run. Run! You fucking pussy!
See, alright, hang on. Reading comments. Yeah, from Eventual Mosquito. Made an Abyss, hell yeah.
Another new Pokemon, look at this thing. A wild
Meth Bear. Kentai Collection, Japanese girls who are warships made in World War II. Okay. Yeah, Len, did you die?
You serious?
Yo, Len.
It lives on snowy mountains. It sinks its legs into the snow water and keeps its own temperature down. I know exactly.
Probably just got up to go to the washroom without saying anything.
Let's see who gets
Sorry it took me so long to find this. I had to go through my library real quick because I wanted to find this particularly beautiful panel.
You got money from Meth Bear. How dare you not shout out his
Thank you so much again, Meth Bear. I appreciate it. I do kind of agree with some of your takes. I think that Attack on Titan is terrible. I do, and I will defend that till I die.
That's very kind, Meth Bear.
So I need you to promise me that you will never watch this following part of the stream if you go back and watch this. I want to show some art, but it's a spoiler for you. So look away. This is the scene that I was talking about right here. Like this is.
For me, I don't really care for spoilers. I think I'm more intrigued by spoilers because there's times where it's like I don't get into something and then I see a spoiler and then that's what gets me into it.
Dude.
Flash fire.
Let me put it this way: you see death, and I'm not talking like, oh, you saw a dude die. No, you saw what people go through in their mind. No, you see what goes through in their mind, like the dark moment of their death. And I'm not gonna explain how you do it, but you basically get to follow someone into the afterlife for a minute, and then come back. And that happens in Gundam of all stories.
Six Tails. That's an easy one.
And it's so beautiful, man.
But I already got a fire type with Score Bunny.
It's so beautiful. No, guys. It is a masterpiece. Give me another masterpiece.
Another one.
Oh my
was it
God.
some more of another modern one that's really out? Check out Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days. Brief me on that one. I think I've heard its name.
Okay, yeah, It's a Netflix show, but it's a really good manga as well. Sakamoto is Taro Sakamoto is the world's greatest assassin.
The fat dude. Yes, I have heard of this one.
He's a fat guy, but he's the world's greatest assassin. And then he meets a nice lady at a convenience store. He falls in love. He has a kid, and gains 150 pounds. So he retires from being an assassin, but then his old assassin crew want him back into. They want him back in. He's like, hey, you can't just walk away.
Yeah.
But yeah, animation really good. Not as good as you think it would be. Just say that, but no, animation is really good for Sakamoto Days. Recommend the manga a little bit more.
So
Let's draw a guy. No one in particular.
Sakamoto Days is definitely a show I want to watch. I've been really interested in watching that show because I like the idea of a super lethal dude kind of kept on a chain.
Yeah.
That's
right.
cool.
Yeah. His wife is like, "Hey, don't kill people."
Yeah, I will divorce your ass if you do it. And so, like the guy wants to pull your head off.
Yeah.
You know? So I've got an anime recommendation. It's kind of a roguer one. Is Ninja Kamui. It was on Adult Swim, I believe. It was Adult Swim funded and what have you. So it's kind of an American anime. This anime kicks ass, and you're about to see why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this came out recently. Okay. Oh yeah.
Ooh, all that music, the pacing, the quick. This is kind of weird. It stops here for some reason. Harsh some of us. This is how my fight scenes go in my stories. It's violent and fast. That's why Naruto's not a ninja. Naruto would never do this. That's why he's not a ninja.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Be gone. It's ninja blackface, that show. This guy would just punch Naruto in the throat and end him.
Oh yeah.
This is why I don't recognize Naruto. People say you would love Naruto. I'm like, no. Naruto, if he was a ninja,
Naruto goes against so much. Naruto has a message where it's like hard work beats talent, but Naruto goes against its messaging. Like,
yeah, he's
so
like basically
much.
God.
Well, yeah, he goes from just like an orphan kid. It's like, oh well, turns out you're the son of the fourth Hokage, and you have this god inside you, and you're the reincarnation of this. Like, it's like spits in the face of like what the hell it's even about.
Exactly, man. You saw the Plague of Gripes video?
Oh yeah, I love Plague of Gripes.
Yeah, man, he broke it down so well. Because that's basically Plague of Gripes' argument. Is he's absolutely 100% right. It's a complete nuclear bomb on that show.
Where it's like Naruto just kind of cheats with his powers, especially earlier on, where it's like, he sucks at what he's doing, and then it's like, well, I have Kurama, I can just use that, I guess.
What the hell is she doing?
And then Boruto is just bad.
Boruto,
I try not to shit on people's like work, but it's like I think Boruto is just like I don't know. I think that's the one series that's just like I really like to hate. And Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, thank you. Okay, you're coming up net positive because Dragon Ball Super I think is cancer.
Yeah, I really don't like it. It's just the art's bad, the animation is bad in most cases for the show, and then it just doesn't need to exist. It's just like why.
I'm looking at the art of the art, if that makes any sense. I want to know how your style is. How do you show your style? And a lot of anime falls flat for me. There's no style to it. It's very
well. Yeah. Well, I think there's a huge difference between like, being an art. When you're drawing. Like, I don't think they're bad artists necessarily, but I think like there's a huge difference between like being a good artist and being a good comic book writer or a good mangaka.
Oh, definitely.
Because there's so much like different factors to it. Like there's people who hell, even like the bad manga pacing, like people don't even notice that most of the time.
Yeah.
Let's go this way first.
It's true. I didn't mind. I didn't mind reading it. I kind of want to read longer than watch longer, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
For example, bro, I'm bummed out when the Gundam manga is ending. That sucks, dude. I'm getting into that.
Yeah. There's this guy based off of nobody. I'm just drawing a guy.
Oh my! Why are you not on screen?
Why am I not?
Oh please! I want to see the guy. Oh, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, I would want to have you be an artist for one of my characters, but none of my characters would really look like in your style. They're all weirdly... They're all so weirdly cubic. I don't know. But
yeah.
But I want to make a character that looks like your drawing, so then I can hire you. Like, alright, see, you're in. But
yeah.
The guy had weird head.
Yeah. I don't again like originally I like One Piece a lot for art because again I think characters are allowed to be ugly. I think
they were a little too ugly for me.
Yeah, I think characters should be allowed to be ugly because
It's
character aesthetics are either just like it's cool, beautiful, or cute. Those are the three like aesthetics.
I took one step at a time.
But then people are too afraid, and I understand like, hey, sex sells, and you want to draw your character, you want to draw your characters to be, look atable.
Well, guess what? You're a fucking idiot.
What are you
Yeah,
saying?
it is good to have weird. I like weird.
Yeah.
I've come around to that because one of the coolest places you can get weird is early sci-fi. You get some weird shit in early sci-fi.
Well, even the side characters in Cowboy Bebop are like very like real, are very real people.
Yeah, extremely real.
You invite people.
That show's so damn good. That show is a masterpiece. That's what I'm talking about. Most anime can't do that because it's not brave enough to shut the hell up for a second and just be cool.
Yeah. Phil, ooh, scary Phil.
You ever read Ranma One Half?
No, I'm not really a big no.
Why?
I don't know. I just never got into it. I never really got it. And I guess I know it's like all this one of the earlier like romance series, one of the earlier like hair.
Have you read any of it?
Harem? What?
Have you read any of it at all?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I'll brief you on it, man. It's kind of a weird proto harem. It's very weird. It kind of exists as an evolutionary ancestor of harem anime.
Because it's the creator of Inuyasha.
Yeah, it is technically a harem anime, but it's not sleazy. It's just that the dude Ranma, his dad is a humongous dumbass. He's like DSP level stupid, and he keeps getting his son engaged to multiple women for no reason, just for nothing. And so Rama has 6 fiancés, and they're not really happy about the arrangement either. They kind of think it sucks too, except for one of them who's really into it. And she kind of drives the action that way. But it's adorably goofy. It has this martial arts component throughout the whole thing, and it takes it to some goofy places, but they're kind of cool. I remember they have martial arts tea ceremony, so they have to do martial arts while doing the tea ceremony moves. I thought that's kind of creative and funny. And there'd always be some love triangle things, like one of the competitors liked him, one of the competitors liked her, something or other. And I think you'd like that. I think it's fun.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not sketchy. Like, he's not grabbing on all these women and all that, or being all that. He's actually.
You gotta if you're drawing stuff, you gotta draw a fan service. Like, you gotta be tasteful about it. You can't just be like, oh, I fell into a booby, and then that's the thing. I don't. No, you gotta be tasteful. If you have characters, if you have characters like checking out each other, like, go right ahead. Like, have a character just like acknowledge that, hey, this character's looking, like, checking them out. Go right.
Yeah, it
ahead.
happens in Gundam. Like, holy shit, you're hot. Like, or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. They're allowed.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with having attractive women. I think that and attractive dudes. Like, people are so creepy on both ends of the equation. I'm a kind of dude who, if I had a van, I would want a hot chick painted on the side of it. Why not?
Yeah,
why not? But Gooners ruined everything, and now there's anti-Gooners. Like, dude, I just wanted a hot chick on my van. It really wasn't that deep.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a guy. I don't know where the fuck I was at the bookstore. I saw there was a dude who had a car who had like Ahagao, like he had fucking a bunch of anime stickers on his car. He had like Ahagao, like the hentai face, like on his fucking car seat. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Like, bro, I am not at that level of I don't give a fuck. I can respect that in a tiny sense, to say this dude doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, if I pulled up next to a van and there was just some naked anime chick on the side, I'd be like, bro, okay, I see you're just like, fuck it, that's naked, I don't care. Because I mean, like, think of a character like Faye Valentine. Like, why not? Why would that be so weird if you just had her naked painted on the side of your van? Like, who cares?
That's strong looking.
Who is your anime waifu? You've got one. Let's hear it.
Let's see. It goes back and forth, but it's like I really like. You ever watch Panty and Stocking?
No, I'm not familiar with this one.
No, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Look up. Yeah, look up stalking from Panty and Stalking with Garter Belt. Just like the design of like the goth, of like the it's like the goth girl in that group.
We can't go over there. They're too strong.
Why are we still here?
Stalking
Just to suffer every night.
and what was it? Stark. Which one was it?
Garter with Garter Belt. Panty and Stalking with Garter Belt. Oh yeah. Do you not know about Panty and Stalking Garter Belt?
I feel like I've heard of this one.
It was made by the guys at Studio Gynax before they went under, and then formed and then Studio Trigger is bringing them back, which is great. But basically, basically it's an anime that just like was made in a week, came up with it in a weekend because a bunch of the people at Gynax were just drunk off their ass.
And kind of just
they
went
made
with the
an
vibe.
and they just made an anime based off of just based off of like their drunken escapade stories. What they came up with while they were just hammered.
So like something about this girl resonates with you. What is that?
I don't know. She's hot.
Hmm.
I just like the character design, the colors of the character. And again, to keep, I have a bunch of. I can't really think of any other character right now. I can. Let's see. I'm just trying to think. I wouldn't really. I don't really say waifu, but it's like I guess like a female character design I really like.
That was cool getting to go Dynamax for the first time.
Fucking. What's her name? Rev from Black Lagoon. That's
Yes.
the design.
Oh yeah, she's super hot. She's
Biken is
from Guilty Gear.
from Guilty Gear, yeah.
She's kind of a little too far for me. Because like I'm just like a contemporary dude, and I like art of women. And my wife's obviously the hottest, who blows everyone out of the water. But like, there's certain things that are kind of hot, you know. Which one do I really like? Which one did I find hot recently? Was the mom on Gundam Build Fighters? She's hot, and like she's pretty hot. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that waifus were always supposed to just be like, what kind of archetype are you drawn to? And then
literally,
she's kind of a hot mom, you know. Kind of cool. She'd be about my age. So it's like it's not weird. But I found her hot, and like it's kind of a roguer one though. Oh, I do like goth vibe, but I feel like I don't like over goth. I like very minimalist goth.
Yeah,
she wears a black sweater and black jeans, and that's it. You know, she's not doing white face paint, black lips, all that. She's just
Shigo Kim Possible.
Huh?
You ever see Shigo from Kim Possible?
Yes, that's her style. She's just elegance.
Hell yeah.
And that's really cool. But then also what's cool is that she's a super shapeshifter. She can be ultra elegant, but then as soon as she get home, she turns into a little goblin mode, and it's super adorable.
Yeah.
But she'd hate me if she knew I was saying this. But yeah, and so, but there's other avenues of hot. We're like, oh, she's kind of a hot, slightly older lady. That's pretty cool.
Well, again, like whatever you're in the mood for. It's like if you're like, oh, you're in a skanky mood hot, or you're in a classy mood hot, where it's like, oh, you like a long dress.
Yeah.
I am liking the game a lot. Use the best.
Like cheerleader or glasses, like, you know, depending on whatever your fucking mood is.
Yeah, you kind of steer where you go. I'm always a big fan of glasses. She wears them sometimes, just as like a stylistic thing. Like she's got some fake ones. Always looks cute when she's doing that.
How about the Quiet Man? You want me to name this one the Quiet Man?
She's cool.
Also, what was it? This was around the time. This was the playthrough that someone I know, like Dacky Smurf, convinced Phil. He was a detractor for a while for Phil. Doesn't do anything anymore. But then Phil, he convinced Phil to name shit to have people donate money for Pokemon.
The blackest eyes.
To name shit. Like that was another fucking grift that Phil picked up on.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was gross.
And then Phil, again, also Phil would just like, he name a Pokemon, not train it at all, and then he would just dump it in the fucking box, and then be like, well, why is my team so weak?
Yep.
It's like, I don't know, Phil. Maybe because you keep dumping your Pokemon off.
Right?
He never really could figure out how these games worked. He really struggled with it. It was kind of sad.
I mean, look at that. Look at that robust, positive streamer.
Okay, now we change the name.
I can't tell what's worse. What's worse now, Phil's camera setup now, or his camera setup back then, where he's just like 95% of the fucking of his camera was.
That's
just
my favorite era of where his placement is when he's on that love seat.
All right, good stuff.
on the love seat.
Yeah, that's the best placement because he's just kind of lounging there.
Yeah, he's just kind of like couch. Yeah, he's kind of just like
He's kind of chilling.
like couch potato. Yeah, now he's all like hunched over. and
Yeah,
just, like,
he's all
stressed.
academic
He
and
looks
weird
stressed
looking.
all the time. He's like wedged in his fucking box. That's
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
very unsettling.
look at my professional adult.
He's in a
robust
clown
setup.
booth.
Yeah, he's in a fucking clown car. That's really what he's in. He's like he has to squeeze around his fucking setup. It's like, that is not healthy at all. Like it just looks miserable.
He's such a bum.
Yeah, it looks like such shit, and it's like. It's yeah, well, the AI camera setup, like it just like cuts off like his fucking dent head.
It's
just,
kind of funny.
It just doesn't look right. It just like it looks like shit. He has tech problems all the time. It's like you're streaming for 15. Like this is amateur stuff. Like what you're supposed to be streaming like professionally for at this point. Like why are you again? Like you said, like he's just a bum, like a caveman trying to figure out technology.
It was my best friend. My best friend told me about this. He told me about this interesting phenomenon. My best friend is a very smart man. And he was talking about the offloading of thoughts. He's kind of this weird Buddhist dude. And he was like, I look forward to offloading my thoughts. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He says, I don't know. Just writing stuff down. Like, hey, wait a minute. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Talk without really thinking about it. I mean, that's fair.
All right.
And what the fuck am I doing over here? Where's my shit?
Excuse me.
There it is. Okay. I was trying to find my damn camera pod. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. But yeah, he was saying something insightful about the offloading of thoughts. And then I realized that's pretty much what DSP does. DSP offloaded his cognitive processes. He outsources his brain to the chat.
Yeah, and then even then his chat is so fucking boring. Where it's like how am I supposed to work with this? It's like I don't know, Phil. Why don't you be entertaining? And so he's like, last night's stream where he's like, guys, give me $50 and I'll tell you the story about how I got tased. This didn't fucking happen. Phil, shut the fuck up.
He got hit with a toy buzzer. He got hit with a Spencer's gift toy, and
yeah. You can get fucking tased. You can get fucking Chris Chan.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm seriously.
This dude's a dork. I can't believe you like this guy, man. You're so weird to me.
No life, worthless.
I do that to every one of my guests. You all get it at some point.
I mean, dude, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, all of us are fans in a weird way, even though it's just a hate watch.
It's true.
Phil, what Phil should do? Phil should really again do what Craig says. Just like monetize the haters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Again, the funniest fucking video. One of the funniest video is Wings reading troll donations. It's still the funniest fucking video. Wings of fat tits judge gave me $1. Thank you for the $1.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wings slaps grannies. I do. I love my grandma.
You know, something like Wings of Elder Abuse or something.
It was like Wings of Elder Abuse, and it's like I love my grandma. Yeah, it's just a Phil. If Phil fucking swung. Yeah, Phil would make way more fucking money off of the trolls.
Yeah.
If he just like let loose, it's like, hey, dude, have fun. Like, who cares?
Yeah, he's so fixated on this reputation that he thinks he has. Like, dude, your reputation is fucking ruined. You might as well just goof off at this point.
Exactly. Like, who gives a shit? I don't know. Again, I think like Triple P pointed out, it's like Phil creates like this. It's like every time Phil dies in the game or whatever, he has to create like this fucking fictional world for a brief moment, as like a defense mechanism. I think that's what Phil really does from like the narcissism.
He does. He has to manually adjust his reality. That's all we're really witnessing with this dude.
Yeah.
You guys at war with reality, and honestly, he's not budging. He's not budging.
Yeah. It's sheer death of the universe when World War III happens and destroys the entire planet. And then Phil will be there sitting in front of nobody and then being like, man, how come no one's talking in chat?
Yep. I could see DSP as some sort of weird, you know what it is? We're witnesses to a Twilight Zone character. That's what we're witnessing. This guy's gonna outlive us all, and that's the point of the story. Submitted for your content consumption. The man, Philip Burnell, lived his whole life in a world of delusion brought forth by the internet.
Oh, you screwed Jack first.
Damn, man. That's pretty legendary.
We're do some coloring.
That's an impressive feat, Mr. Burnell.
Yeah.
You're a fun guy to talk to. You let me just kind of talk to myself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you, man. You should get high so you can go off on one of these moments. I want to see where your thoughts go. You're a very artistic guy. I get something out of each one of you guys when I bring you on the show.
Yeah.
And that's why I sample the menu. It's really gross, but I'm like a spiritual vampire. You're an artist, man. There's not a lot of... Well, everyone's an artist, but you're a... What the fuck is happening off screen? I'm not looking at DSP right... Oh, God! I'm scared! I'm trying to pour some food for myself, and I'm...
Oh, Phil's just...
Rogging out.
Yeah, hey, Phil's been Phil's on the fucking gin. He's feeling really good, or it's like he knew he was gonna get like some fucking whale tip, and that's why he was feeling good.
Tell me of Onision. What are some Onision memes? Like, what were some of the memes that Onision fans, Onision detractors would say to each other?
Okay, let's see. They would call him water-brained because he has a condition where he actually has like water in his brain. I think people just did that in general, but then people found out they actually did have water in his brain, which is very unchecked mental illness is a scary thing, man. It's what was it? Oh, you should really check out these fucking book reviews. He has these fucking these shitty self-insert power fantasy books.
I've heard about these.
Yeah, Crimson Rogue does really good videos about them. But his books are so fucking bad. Like he just writes like he stops like a school shooting. He's got 2 books where he writes about school shootings. And another with the thing with Onision, I'm sure it's the same thing with any like local culture. It's just a rabbit hole that just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Like when I made my stupid Twitter account, it was just meant to like call him, it's just meant to like make fun of him, call him like, hey, call him an asshole. But then I started gaining like people following me on there. I'm like, oh, I'll actually stick around and do this as like a side hobby.
What I'm assuming is they're all former
That's cool, man.
champions.
That's kind of how it happened with me too.
Once you become a champion, there's nothing else to do in a region, so you decide to focus in on one type of Pokemon to become.
What are we drawing now?
Sorry, what?
I'm sorry. What are we drawing?
I guess that would make sense.
We're also drawing another. We're coloring Phil.
Okay.
What does the page look like? You see what I'm drawing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very gray. We're looking at charcoal side Phil. He's in blackface right now. Can you make DSP in blackface? Am I ethically allowed to ask you to do that?
No, probably not.
Damn it!
If he ever does, I mean, we get more racist side Phil where he's like, oh, look at these rapper names like Ice Spice and Cotton G. It's like Phil. Then what did he say recently? He said like, oh, if it ain't white, if it ain't.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
That was lame, dude. It wasn't even like brave or funny. It was somehow.
No, it's just lame. It's just so like again, like Phil, you're not beating the slave trade comment.
Yeah, that's kind of a banger. Like, bro, because I sent that to my best friend, who happens to be black, which is awesome. It's awesome to have the best black friend. You can throw it out there. I'm not racist. I'm a black friend. Anyway, what was I saying about him? I got distracted by the blackness. This might be the stream that's there. There you go. I have immersed in my merch shop.
Dark and normal, tiny raccoon Pokemon.
But I showed him the slave trade joke. He thought it was hilarious. He thought it was super funny.
Yeah. Well, sometimes just out of context. Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes just like out of context shock humor like that is like can be funny.
Yeah, he found it hilarious. Like, man, this dude's such a retard.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even offended. He might be sharing it with his friends.
Yeah.
Well, that was originally moved from Gen 2, Pokemon Gold and Silver. A Miltank, a cow exclusive attacks is played cool.
Are there any jokes that DSP said that most people think are offensive that you thought was kind of funny?
Save up here.
Ooh,
Like and you know what they say in China thing. It's kind of funny.
not really. I can't really think of anything that Phil actually said, like, unironically.
Never?
Not that I can. I mean, I imagine if I like look for it, it's like, oh, what did Phil actually? Yeah, I imagine if I actually look for something, then I could probably find something, but not on the top of my head. No, I can't really think of anything.
All American 99 to be $5. Quick question: you think the Concord 11s from 2011 are better than the 2000s? That OG leather is the shit.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Catch it. Catch that weird.
I'm not sure. No, I don't think we've gotten to the parts yet where Phil is. That I like in the Pokemon Sword and Shield runs.
Bold of you to assume he has a brain to begin with. DSP's got a brain. Dude, he's got some sort of mutant brain. He's awesome. Like, we need to capture this dude. We should probably...
What do you mean? What do you mean? He made video games, okay? Yeah, DSP is the greatest streamer ever, okay? He made PewDiePie. He made Cameo.
He inspired everyone.
He made Cameo. He made YouTube.
Yeah.
He invented eating food on stream, even though Review Broad did it before him, but ignore that.
Like, this is just a tribute to Phil and his creation.
Exactly.
It would be kind of funny if DSP... You know, I always like to imagine that in heaven or hell you get, like, a stat sheet. I want to see the number of times that DSP was actually kind of right. Like, oh, shit.
All right,
Better than I thought.
I'm going to give you a pass tonight. I'm going to unban you.
I think DSP...
Well, no, his stats are... His stats in his argument is, I'm not a pedophile, get owned libs. There, that's his defense. Because he's like, oh, well, at least I didn't groom people. At least I wasn't, like these other lol cows. So you really got it, Phil. You really showed the world of doing the bare minimum.
What else are some Onision memes?
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. What was it? When he tried to it was like Chris Hansen showed up at his fucking house to talk to him, and then he decided to call the cops on him, and then Chris Hansen's just like politely standing outside his door knocking on it, and then Onision's like, he's trying to get into my house, he's banging on the door right now. It's like, no, it's not. That's not how that works. Oh my god, I just remembered. Oh my fucking god, fucking Vonnie's Pizza. Jesus Christ. There's been plenty of times where Greg has been Greg likes to have a sock account and try to interact with us, try to interact with his fucking his attractor community.
Oh, I love it when they do this.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. So there's a story where he's like, he has this account and it's just nothing but like it's just defending himself. It's like Onision, like whatever, like a dick sucking account. Yeah, and then he tries to play as he tries to cosplay as like this. Oh, I'm a 56-year-old person. I have a wife and like three children. And it's like first of all, if you were like also retired too, it's like, dude, if you have a wife and children, you're not on fucking Twitter defending Onision. Like, shut up. Like, come on, like you're not doing this shit, okay? You're not defending Darkside Phil. If you're not fucking, you're not defending Wings or that. You're not doing this shit. So what he tries to do, he tries to be like, well, I used to work at SeaWorld, but and now I'm retired and I work at this pizza place, and he could have picked any fucking pizza place. And he could have picked Domino's. He could have picked Papa John's. He could have fucking picked Pizza Hut. No, he picked a fucking pizza place that's actually 10 minutes away from his house. So he says like Vonnie's Pizza or whatever. So people are instantly like, okay, I haven't heard of that place. I'm going to Google what Vonnie's Pizza is. It's like fucking 10 minutes away from his house. So everyone's like, hey, we know this is you, Greg. What the fuck are you doing?
You did it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it when they try and do that.
Yeah, it's like stupid shit like that is always it's always fun. But then another horrifying like
Who's the lowest level now?
like aspect again, just like a rabbit hole that just kept getting deeper. Again, he has these books that I mentioned before. He named his kids. He named one of his kids after a character in his book. And it's like, well, it's one thing for say. No, but this is like a romantic, like fantasy smut novel.
Oh God, no! I was gonna say I named my kid after one of the characters in my story.
Yeah, so it's like, but again, he named his character. He named his kid after a character that he has sex with in his book.
Keep fanning the flames.
And this is like a character from like high school that he's fantasizing about, and he's married too. It's like, what are you doing? I have never seen anybody like do this.
Dude's a mutant. What the hell is that shit?
Yeah,
Another
like,
X-Files character.
Yeah, like I never understood it. Like, what compels somebody to fucking act like this? Like, it's fucking weird when, you know, I imagine like there's some people enough who like name like their kids after like ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends, but I've never seen somebody like that happens. That's fucked up. But I've never seen somebody like actually, no, here's my fantasy smut novel where I fantasize about having sex with somebody that I knew in like when I was in school. And it's like, what the fuck is this? And it just kept getting like deeper and deeper. And it's like, here's this another story where it's like he has this there was this channel he had called Anti-Southern Movement. And it's just like this weird account that he had where he like cosplayed, where he like role played as like a Metal Gear Solid character, like Solid Snake, like Big Boss or whatever, like some fucking character from that. And he's doing like a weird impression of it. I wish I can go back and find like when people like pointed it out that like it's okay. This used to be an old Onision account because before there was another video that is a guy called Some Guy 82 something pointed out. It was another like archive account that Greg had because Greg has like 26 different YouTube channels at any like given point because he's paranoid about getting his YouTube like deleted. So he just makes like a bunch of fucking Twitter. So he just makes a bunch of fucking YouTube accounts. And when people pointed out that this was like another one of his stock accounts, he deleted it. And then there's another point of it where it's like there was this another point. What was it? It was September 15th, 2019. Where there was a call to his house, a wellness check, or like somewhere in November. But there was an accident that happened on the 15th. But later in the month, not too long after, a wellness check was sent to his house. Officers like go to his house and they discover that he has a firearm, and they described it as like it's either an AK-47. Sorry, they described it either as an SKS or an AR-15. The gun was an SKS with an AK-47 like stock like magazine, and then that gun was and then looking back at the anti-Southern movement fucking video, that gun is exactly in the fucking video, and he's firing it like just somewhere. I don't know if he has blank rounds or if he has real rounds, but he's just like dick around with it. And then people found out later on, Chris Hansen found out that the reason why that call happened is because Greg was on Twitter, sexting his Twitter, going on like being like, oh, this is what I'll fucking like do to you, fucking you know, having like smut talk which is publicly on Twitter.
Okay.
And then turns out when that happened, he was at the hospital with his kid because his kid fell out the second story window. And his kid's like 2 years old.
And Onision is climbing up there on the tier list of locales.
Of just like, yeah, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's crazy.
Who the hell does this shit?
Yeah, this guy's got serious mental health issues.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
The DSP is just narcissistic. That's really all he is.
Oh, DSP is just, it's a combination of like unchecked, unmedicated autism and narcissism. I've never seen that. I've never seen a autistic narcissist outside of Elon Musk.
You know what? I don't even want to mess
And Chris Chan. Chris Chan is narcissistic as hell.
Chris Chan, yeah, that's true. So the three people are autistic narcissists. I've never seen that before.
I kind of see LTG as autistic, but realistically, I think he's just low educated. His comprehension is just terrible.
Really, yeah. There we go. We got Phil here looking robust and meaningful.
I like the color on this. You got a good sense of color theory.
I think well yeah, it's just like and then what I will add later on is like also here's this tool. It's like a copy color tool, so I can like here's this like here I can copy the color.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't look quite right because it's like dark.
Yeah.
I need to find
Yeah,
a
because you
different
kind of have to
angle.
blend it there.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Here. And then we're going to make another layer, make it multiply so it blends in more. And then that doesn't look right, so we're gonna turn down the opacity on it, so it's like so it's clearer, so you can see more through it.
Oh yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I got like a spray paint.
It's a spray paint. There's different types of it, and then I can have. Here's this one. I like to use this one as like the 5 o'clock shadow. So let's get like here. So like here in his face, there's like little gray skin because of the 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grab from here.
Okay.
And then we'll grab the spray tool with the dots. And then we're going to.
Okay.
And then we turn up the opacity. Turn up the size of it. Then. Let's see how well that looks into it.
What is that?
There we go.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Let's make it a little more gray. Let's make it.
That's pretty good. I dig that.
Yeah, where it comes down to a lot of drawing, it's just like a lot of trial and error and dicking about. It's just a matter of how much you're willing to experiment, and because everyone hates their art. Every artist fucking hates their own work.
Yep, I hate my art. My art, I do writing and I do model kit building, and I loathe both of them. I'm utterly embarrassed by my shit. That's why I don't tell people what to do.
Well, yeah, and it's really hard to really put yourself out there.
If I could do it all over again, my first book would be completely different. I'm eventually just gonna make a copy and then have it list my name in the Deranged, and then just post it under my pseudonym.
I mean, there's plenty of people who put out their own work as just like a pen name.
Yeah,
right.
I think that's perfectly fine.
I think Stephen King. Stephen King, he put out some books under different people's names. Under fake names.
Yeah,
and,
that's cool.
Doing well, which is really neat.
I'll tell you what it is.
But
and a lot of authors do that.
Almost an insta-kill.
I hate my story. I hate my story so much.
Yeah.
It's too.
Everyone hates their own fucking work. Everyone does. Like, don't feel bad about that. And that's the thing too. It's just like, I think people, like artists, really enjoy like the process of working and making their own stuff.
I like dreaming it, man. I like dreaming it into being. I think that's really cool. I don't know, but I'll tell you a little bit about my story if you guys want to know a little bit of details. But please just wait till I post a copy. Don't be certain shit. Well, now I'm not gonna do it. But it's about space, and it's about basically it's X-Files in space. And that one of the things I always wanted done was like, well, what if there was an X-Files in space? You got Scully and Mulder, they're just kind of exploring the cosmos, and they find a space elf, whatever. And so that's kind of what it is. It's a lot of this group of people are assigned by the government, essentially, to just explore space and tell us what you find. Find some weird shit. And it's just it's a creative avenue so that I can basically just do a bunch of short stories. That's what it is. It's a compilation of short stories taking place within a narrative universe. And I made it sound cool, but it's not. It's pretty lame. So I don't like it. I don't like how whimsical it was at the beginning. And I spent too much time explaining shit I didn't need to explain. I ain't gotta explain anything to you pukes. It works because I said so. I feel like... How do you feel about Neil deGrasse Tyson?
He's okay.
I hate him.
He's a smart guy, but it's like there's times where he's a little disconnected from reality. But it's like from being I don't want to say being that smart because there's different avenues.
Oh yeah.
I think Yeah, I don't not the biggest fan of him. I don't hate him, but I don't. I'm not a fan of him.
I don't like him. I'll tell you why I don't like him. I think he's not a dreamer. He's not like Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan was a dreamer and a scientist. This dude's a hater and a scientist. Because every time some sci-fi movie would come out, he would go up there and be like, "Oh, technically, this is scientifically impossible. It wouldn't work like this." Like, bro, shut up. Sit down. I know that dweeb.
I mean,
that's why I'm dreaming of it.
well, I again, we think of it more of like, again, like in an objective. Like, again, I don't know the science, so I can't, I imagine if I knew, I would be just as anal. Because because it really comes down to, like, if you really know your science, then you can play around with it, and then that's how, because once like the aspects of it are objective, then you can really play around with it.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to describe it because I'm dumb, but yeah.
No, you did a great job. That was fantastic. You have a way with words, sir.
DSP micro penis.
So I was distracted from the video.
So do you write your stories as well?
Yeah.
I got it. I got the Pikachu.
Fantastic. I have a book to recommend to you.
Okay.
You should look into the
Is it the JoJo book you said?
Yes, The Art of Manga.
Yeah. I have it next to me. Yeah.
It's a fantastic read, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's a part of it where Araki's like, where someone asks Araki, is like, "Hey, why do you have bad people kill dogs?" And then he says, like, "Well, what's more horrible than someone killing a dog?"
Yeah, that's pointlessly evil.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like, there you go.
Dog's not hurting anyone. What the hell do you do that for?
Yeah.
Pikachu.
But yeah, Araki doesn't pull any punches. He simultaneously is deep, but also not. He tells you these fantastic stories of adventures, but he also just says, "Yeah, this dude's evil. Feel nothing for him."
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. I like his idea of character sheets. That helped me out a bunch because I had a hard time remembering all my characters' shit, and I never thought of it, but it was so simple. He's like, make a spreadsheet of your character's stats, favorite food, home planet, all this and that, and you can look at it whenever you need to.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why did I think of that? That's so simple. So yeah, that helped me a lot. Because then I can just, oh yeah, that's what he's up to. Because I felt like it was disrespectful to forget my own character's shit. I'm like, no, it's not. Fuck him.
I mean, there are people who forget it, like, especially with how long their stories go on. It's like there are artists who like forget their own shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Like, what was it? Planet Waves. Like, Araki accidentally had another stand.
Bear, shut up, please.
Sorry, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's what he named two stands, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then later on he had to change it to Planet Waves. One of them to Planet Waves. Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, it's just oops. And I admire that he did that. I admire that he says, "Screw it, I'm retconning."
Yeah.
Economics. The difference is going green. We watch. This is how you don't play us, which are concentrated funny moments, and then I watch them all high. The winery is we go back and watch old content just in context, start to finish. And it's kind of interesting because I try and find old stuff that maybe we didn't realize he said or did.
Wait, what?
So that's kind of the difference.
What?
And I'm usually sober during those, but I drink sometimes. There you go.
It shook 3 times.
Okay, but tell me of your universe. Tell me of your characters. What are you guys about?
What is going
Oh god, I have a fucking ton of stuff I want to work on. Like, there's a small. It goes back and forth between what I want to work on, but it's like I really like horror. I have a couple of ideas for a couple of horror games because, like, this idea of like just the horrors, like mundanity and just everyday life. Like, I want to make one of the projects I want to work on is it's a time management game, but a life sim. But the more the game goes on, the spookier and scarier it gets.
That's cool. I like that.
But
You're getting
so
haunted, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're just at home doing whatever, and the game is like, go brush your teeth, go fucking, clean whatever, do the dishes. But then as the game goes on, like, you start to fall behind on the tasks that you need to do, and then spooky stuff starts to happen.
Oh, okay. So you're losing your sanity, basically.
Is that true?
I like this.
In a sense.
You're an artist, sir.
Woo. Thank you.
Would PaperThinn be interested in making a YouTube banner for someone? DM him on Twitter, DM him on Blue Sky. What's that Blue Sky again?
Yeah, at me on Twitter. Same thing on Blue Sky, and same thing on Twitter. PaperThinn G Hall.
Yeah. There was stuff out there, man. There you go.
Yeah.
I like this system we have with all the detractors. You can just go to us like we're some sort of,
I think I'm gonna use
that man, he operates the shoe store. That man, he
but I like this thing.
manufactures crack cocaine. This guy, and we all have these things. You got that. We all got this. You're an artist. People can come to you and say, I like the way you dream. I would like to buy a dream. Wait, what happened? What was so funny? Spook? Oh, Lantern.
Very nice.
Alright.
Thank you very much, Steve. He said, Steve
I got to use my contribution to
Oh,
the
cool.
detractors.
What did you say? Did you say Steve?
What did he say?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of like the gamer. Was it Gamer Steve, Gamer whoever? There's Gamer Steve and Gamer Chris. Is that the names?
Something like that. Oh, these bums, it's beneath me to remember these stupid ass pigs.
Yeah.
I refuse to commit their names to memory, except for Jade.
Except for
Papa
Jade
Bear, all them, they're all
and
the same.
Derek. Yeah. Papa Bear, help.
Oh, Papa Bear.
Oh god, him play. Dude, when he's done playing Minecraft again, God, there's so much moments in fucking Minecraft where he's just bad at.
It's
He's
embarrassing.
walking
man.
around the fucking dark, being like, I can't believe this thing popped out of nowhere and killed me. It's like, oh really? You don't say.
Little kids play this game and have no problems. DSP, what the hell are you saying?
Also, it's like he has fucking torches in his party in his inventory, but he didn't put them down.
He's rather stupid.
Yeah.
Do you think DSP ever had a chance?
No, it was between like the narcissism and the autism and his family life and just I don't think there was save and Phil. Like again, Phil's not some kind of like unsung, misunderstood master chief of words are hard, master class of a content creator. He just sits there with grandpa face going and giggle farts going bleh.
Bro, he is a straight up zombie, man. The one that's weirdly sticking out for me is when he was playing that Yakuza game and he had the Kraken showing up and he says, "Uh-oh, I see you." Like, what the hell was that? That's something you say to a baby.
Like, don't get me wrong, like being a content creator, like making content's easy. Being an entertaining content creator is hard.
Oh, definitely.
Being consistently entertaining it's hard. It's why if I were to do content with people, I want to do it with people. I want to have like a second guy because then it's somebody to bounce off of and somebody to talk to.
Oh,
as opposed to as long as you have something to talk about. But with Phil, there's really nothing. He doesn't do. It's a hermit who just orders DoorDash and fucking doesn't do anything.
Okay, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
why like I'll never, no matter how many fucking people donate to Phil. It's like I'm not gonna feel bad because again, every day that Phil wakes up and he doesn't have like money he doesn't have any savings at 43 years old. It's like, dude, like the detractors win. Every day he has to beg on the internet. Every day he looks at his fucking bank account. And he's like, hey guys, I can't afford this month or whatever. And it's like, oh well, guess what? The trolls win. Like it's really that simple.
Perpetually living on the edge, man.
Excuse me. Okay, I see different ways to go. I think I see a Pokeball over here.
Do you know a lot of, I got to use my contribution to the Detractiverse. The name's blanking for me right now. I think it's like Bandy. She was talking about, well, someone tagged me, which is beautiful because that made me think, oh man, someone summoned me. That's awesome. It said, hey, you're looking into LTG stuff? Talk to Lynn the Deranged. He knows about it. And I was like, wait, who's asking? Okay, this person, sure. I'll send them what they need. And sure enough, I sent her stuff she might need to get into LTG. And so that's kind of my contribution to the Detractiverse. Like, you guys want to know something about LTG?
But LTG's rants are funny. Like, you should kill yourself now.
That's a good song.
It's just
all
this
that
shit.
the other day.
Yeah, again, like this, just the cadence of the delivery is like so funny with LTG. But with Phil, it's just like whenever he has his rants, it's just like, shut up, eat shit out of my ass. It's just like when
we're gonna listen to this. It's gonna loop for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
zero purpose. Yourself now.
Like Phil's fans can never make something this funny.
You serve no purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to do my stream sucking on my dick daily. Your purpose in life is to be in that
Like, I can vibe to this.
Like this. No, you serve zero purpose. You should kill
They're trying to play my song at the club. Yourself now. Your life is worth nothing. You serve zero purpose. Yourself now. LTG is, in many ways, infinitely superior to Phil. He's way more funny.
Oh, absolutely.
Take a look at this DSP.
I want it, Casper. I want someone to remix it and do it a little bit more. Extend it out. Throw in some additional rants. I'll be that monkey. Something like that.
After all, you're my rival. Okay.
Draw some other cows while we're here.
What are some other cows you might be interested in? I introduced you to White Bowser. What do you think about him?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. He's not really much. He's a PDF file. Like that's really, like it's just really upsetting. Where it's like not really a cow. It's just like,
He's just some gross creep.
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I did this for 10 minutes. It's like, how do you accidentally like do that to a person? How do you accidentally bad touch somebody for 10 minutes? Like, no, this is not an anime moment. You're a borderline offender.
Yes. And he seems so weirdly proud of it. I don't know what that was about, dude. How do you think this was going to go?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this happened to me. Pretty cool, huh? No. Yeah, but the problem with him is that I kind of like a little specific component of him. And that's two components, actually. One is when he's doing his kind of combative mode, because he's very James Bond villain. He's like, you didn't understand, Smokey, that I actually had a plan to all this. And he's got some sort of weird vibe to him. I like it. And the other one is the way that he describes things and the way that he talks in his cadence and rhythm. It's kind of funny. And just that the stuff that he talks about is horrible. But I remember one time he was talking about it, he's like, well, actually, she had the smaller boobs between her and her sister. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Like, I mean, obviously, you're a pedo, but like, that was such a weird way to say that. But I would like to have him do movie reviews. I just want him to be like, anyway, Scarlett Johansson's boobs are really big in this movie. Like,
Here's my movie review. Okay, review All Quiet on the Western Front. That's a great movie.
a great movie, Smokey.
Yeah,
he's a creep. He's a disgusting creep, man. And he's kind of lame ass. He's walking around in Sonic hats in public. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? I like his goofy fro, though. That's probably my favorite part. He looks so silly looking. He looks like a clown.
Yeah.
If I can offer some feedback about White Bowser, when you're drawing him, try and lean into clown as a theme to go with, because he's very clownish looking. He's very silly and dopey looking.
It's his hair. It's the dry poofy hair.
And it's his big ass glasses that make his eyes look really big. I like how. Can you show us your LTG drawing, the one that you did about
Hang on.
Is your shit not up again? I'm sorry, I had to update.
No, hang on. I'll just reset it to you and you can put it on the stream.
Okay, we can try that.
You forgot to put Phil in the thumbnail when he's holding up the joint.
Yeah, I need to update some of that. I need to put some new flair on my.
That's a good ass image.
I like it. I also want to put my ninja and stuff. You guys haven't seen my ninja yet, but it's my new kind of avatar, I guess. But it's still my avatar.
Here you go.
Yeah, where is it? Let's see it.
There you go. It's just a shit ass doodle.
No, this is a fantastic drawing because it's LTG as a Kenshiro. He's like, you're already killed yourself. Yeah.
I didn't really put much time into it. I just like, here's a shit ass doodle.
Oh my God,
and
that sounds pissed.
I think that this is quite possibly one of your best doodles ever. You nailed it super hard first try. That's a beautiful way of depicting him.
No, I didn't do. No, I didn't really do much. I just traced it because I felt like it's doodle. This didn't really like if I were to redo it, I would want to start. I want to do that from scratch and actually have a different pose with it.
I think that you should lean into the element of having his shoulders be comically wide. Because it makes his head look smaller and it's kind of funny. I'm sorry, I'm just giving some feedback.
There's another image. There's another image of LTG that's really funny. I don't know why. Hang on, I'll try to find it.
Okay. He has some very funny images. Probably my favorite image of him is when he's the time for men picture.
He has
so
aura.
ready.
He has aura to him. Like he has like this energy to him.
He does. LTG is such a tragic character because if he just like wasn't one third of the things
out of
that
his
he
own
was,
way, like, he would actually be. Again, if he was like Queso, like he would be an entertaining streamer.
Definitely,
like this fucking image.
If he just had the capacity to be like, bro, suck my dick, I don't care. Yeah, that's such a good pose. Did you ever see my? Did you see my Magic the Gathering cards?
No, I haven't.
Say goodbye.
Are you familiar with Magic the Gathering?
It's okay. It's a lot. It's a lot of shit to get into.
Dude,
oh my god.
Definitely do not get into it now. Magic the Gathering ended at a certain point, and then it just kind of it's kind of like DSP. It's currently extinct, but it's still here for some reason.
Still around, yeah.
Like Magic sucks. It's straight up booty now. And anyone who pretends like it's it's still dude, it's okay to say it sucks now. But it used to be hype. It used to be pretty damn dope. Anyway, Magic the Gathering is cool.
Derek, I don't know how to evolve Eevee. There's always been special criteria to evolve Eevee, but I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, the LTG Magic the Gathering cards. Let's see if I can find them for us. Okay, let's see.
LTG, we're gonna get his big shoulders. There you go.
I like LTG. He's funny. LTG's so tragic though. I kind of like him, but just wish that he wasn't 10 times as awful as he can be. He's just
he just learned to laugh at himself. Like if he would be a lot more entertaining, he'd be fine. Like, but instead of just like,
I don't want to watch this shit. That's a restream. Get that crap out of here.
Get that shit out of here.
Can't stand that dude now, man. I don't know. I know people were asking me, can I go back to restreaming at some point? I think I broke DSP's orbit. I can't stand him nowadays.
Well, Phil's been like the most Phil's been like the worst he has been in just ever. Either like both content wise, but also just begging wise and like everything about him is just like I don't know how long this story is gonna last too. Like I say give him another 3 to 5 years and then he's but you never know. Like for all we know, like the 5 people remaining could just fund his entire life for the rest of his life.
Yeah, could be. Like it could be that DSP is immortal.
Yeah. Like I have no idea.
Wow, there's like no damage.
Like I wouldn't be like I would not be surprised if like the person funding his entire life was still Emerald 7. Like that's my conspiracy theory.
Really?
Yeah, like I would not be surprised, or like Planet Jeff, or like somebody like someone who's a complete dent, who's still funding Phil's entire life. We know Only Ice Coffee is like in the background somewhere still.
Yeah, I think that they're operating on a lot of socks.
And that's what I really want to like. What compels somebody to really? Because we know some people. What was it? I think it was during the June the King documentary, we had it was Darziak. Darziak was the one who admitted to being like the anonymous person who's like, yeah, I think he's autistic.
Yeah, I already have a ghost type.
Or at least he's the one who's claiming it. Let's just be to be fair.
I screwed up. I was not supposed to have Ning first. I am in trouble now.
So there's a Magic the Gathering card I made for LTG. I thought it was pretty funny. It's kind of my favorite of them all. It's they're all good though. I had a lot of fun making these.
Yeah.
And it's as you can see it on screen, it's a JoJo reference.
Yeah.
I think it's
Rage quit.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty good one.
That did not work out the way
I thought about doing an entire set, and then I also thought about doing a Chris Chan set. But the problem with doing a Chris Chance set is I thought of the perfect card to completely kill my interest. And it was, I thought of a card that was called, a true journey or something like that, or a most tragic journey. And it was something like his documentary on part 300. And then it shows like sad pictures of the people involved. And it says something like sometimes our past is not worth remembering or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that got really depressing. All of a sudden I thought, I don't actually.
That's really, yeah, it's absolutely fair.
That's it. That's it.
I like your Christian, your LTG drawing. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
There he is. He's the guy.
Oh shit! What did I just do?
You closed your
damn
stream.
it.
It was my stream, so I can't watch what you're doing.
Oh god! What did I do? Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry about this. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Kill yourself now. You should kill yourself now.
I mean,
That's
also
just
like when it comes to
nothing.
Phil, it's like it's so weird. It's like the money goes, it's like the money goes up, but then the views are still going down. Like again, nobody's watching Phil. It's just the only reason why Phil makes money now is because again the 5 people who fund his whole life.
Come on. Yes.
It's really sad, man.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Thank
those are the people I want
God.
to talk to. Like
You
those are
got
the
it.
people.
Good
Like
stuff,
what
guys.
compels you to donate to DSP?
Yeah, because you
Or is
can't
that-
even break them. I want to know why you do it.
It's like is it a spite thing? It's like what do you do for a living?
Whoa, what
like
is
what?
that?
Like I know some people are
What
of
the
course
hell is
like
that? It's a bird
on
with a freaking-
disability, so like
Is that
they
a
don't really have
leak?
much to do.
It's a bird with a leak.
I wonder how many
Yeah,
people see
Wait a minute,
DSP as a
I fought
hero.
Farfetch before.
And I mean that.
But it
People who
never had
think
a
that he's
leak in
fighting
its
some sort of
hand.
great fight.
Dude, that looks amazing. Headbutt this Farfetch.
Yeah,
I
like
want this Farfetch
well,
right
I mean
now.
that's also so weird. It's like Phil also
Farfetch
like people who
design.
donate to Phil and then they leave, and then they
Cookie
leave.
Damn,
it's like
this is good damage.
they don't
Critical
even
damage.
enjoy watching his
Dude,
own
I want
content. They
this
just fund his
Farfetch
life
so
and then they
badly, I
leave.
seriously
Yep.
do.
Like
They
it's so
drop
like
their-
what is this? Like what kind of what the
Oh,
fuck
I
kind of
killed
money
it!
laundering scheme is this?
They drop their tithe and leave.
Yeah, it's like it's again DSP is like just a phenomenon.
He is an
Like how long?
amazing character.
How
want that
long can this
Farfetch with
story
a
like
leak.
go on?
Get more specific.
Yeah, I know. Biometry says the game sold 6 million copies.
Give
since
me
its first
the
week.
year and the
Something
month
like
it's
that,
gonna
like,
end.
The best-selling Pokemon in history for its first week of sales.
We need to start placing bets on this at this point. We might as well.
I'm gonna say another 3 to 5 years. I want to say 5 years at the most, 3 years to the league.
I don't know.
Give me a year and a month. I'm gonna go first, I guess.
Okay, how about January 29th, 2029.
Oh wow.
That's the earliest. How about that? Sorry, that's a 4. Sorry, that's like that's 4 years away. My bad. 3.5 years away.
Oh god. What is this
Or
now?
oh my god, it'll be so fucking funny. It's just like here, it'll be like the 20th anniversary of Phil streaming, and then you have like what team are you on? You're still not streaming. And then so what team are you on? Team Health, Team Fine. I mean, to be fair, it's like what's gonna happen first. Because I think Cat's staying. That bitch is staying.
Yeah, I don't see
now.
Cat even. They're too
No, I don't think
codependent. There's,
Yeah, I think Cat is still codependent. Like, there's no way. Like, again, people stay together for years with each other who they don't even like.
Mhm.
And I think if Cat's gonna leave, we're gonna hear about it. We're gonna hear it's gonna be like Cat's like Cat's sister-in-law to know or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, I saved my sister or whatever.
Special attack stats will increase. That's good.
I think that's when we'll hear about it.
Yeah.
But
I would say probably Circle.
Probably.
We'll get rid of. Yeah.
like that's my guess. But I mean, for all we know, she's gone. But I don't think she is.
And I'm gonna
I
Because
think
again, like you said, as soon as Phil is like doing more,
Okay.
if Phil's doing more laundry by himself, it's like okay, yeah, he's gone. She's gone.
I'll think
Because
so.
when did Panda leave and when did we hear about one?
Boy, when I try
Let's
to
see,
steal the rifle tomorrow,
2018?
chase after gym challenges and make them all
Oh,
tired.
man.
I think you deserve a special shout-out.
Yeah, but when did Phil officially say that she's gone? Like 9 months later.
You know, I think it was pretty quick. I think that it was maybe only a couple months later.
Okay, yeah.
It's too late. The Zigzagoon.
I don't know. Did he do an announcement for his breakup? I legitimately don't remember. Alt would be so smug right now.
He has a dedicated like divorce stream. Guys, we need to fund the fucking alimony.
Yeah, a couple guys. And you know what? DSP's gonna say it. He's gonna say because he's just that tired. He's gonna say, "My bitch wife divorced me."
Oh my god, that'd be so goddamn funny.
It would
That'd be the fuck.
kind of sad to me. Like, oh man.
That'd be so goddamn funny.
'Cause I don't like that word. I think it's a very offensive word. It's a very dirty word. But I can see DSP getting brave enough to start.
That would be
using
so
it.
goddamn funny if he really did that.
He just turns into a complete burnout.
Electric and poison.
No, I think part of this is I think we're sort of seeing it because Phil's drinking more on stream for board games. And I think we're gonna see that more often. Like I could easily be wrong, but I think we're gonna see that more often. That Phil's just gonna casually drink more. Because I already believe he does drink on stream. He has 2 cans. He's got his water bottle. Then he has his mug.
I think he's still an alcoholic, but I think like he found his equilibrium. He needs this much. Why am I toxic? Oh God.
I mean, there's definitely times where you see him like his face is twitching on stream, and it's like that's how. Yeah, it's like touching his face all the time, but his face but his face is like twitching. It's like that's alcohol withdrawal. That's him fucking struggling. I really do think that.
I'm gonna ask the darkest question I think anyone's asked about Phil. But Phil, I love you, and this is why I'm asking the question. Do you think that DSP would ever do what LTG suggests people do?
No. Again, he's a narcissist. He wouldn't. Phil has effort. Phil struggles lifting a jug of milk, let alone like I need to do. No. It's if Phil's gonna fucking perish anytime soon, it's gonna be like a stroke. It's gonna be something that's just like out of his control.
Maybe.
But no, I don't know. Phil's not depressed enough where Phil's a survivor. He's a cockroach. He's not somebody who's
he is strangely resilient. I will give him that.
Yeah, he's not. No, he's not. Like he says, my depression. I would be fucking depressed to be Phil, but no, I don't think he's. No, he's not going to do anything like that. He uses like suicide as a manipulation tactic. He wouldn't. I don't think Phil would ever like do that by himself. Like again, Phil would choke on a peanut or like.
It's just so much of DSP's life seems so bleak. He has such a cursed life. And it's his own curse. He spoke his own curse.
It's own curse. Phil could have had a really good life. I don't think you're still streaming on my end. I can't see that. I still can't see Phil playing Pokemon.
What? You can't?
Hang on. I'm pushing buttons.
Is that better? Oh.
Sorry, Discord's just like has a different setup.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Let me help you out here with this.
Yeah. Hi, chat. No. Hi, chat. Yeah, there you go. That's what it was.
Okay,
there we go.
Okay. My bad.
Double hit.
Yeah, so now I can see just fine.
You should watch Mobile Suit Gundam, man. I want to talk to you about it because I know you're gonna appreciate it. I know you're gonna say that's some good shit. That was some good cheese. It is.
Yeah, but no, going back to Phil, it's like I don't know. Again, it's just like more. It's morbid curiosity at this point. It's just like what's gonna happen with Phil. It's not gonna end well.
No, it's really not, man.
Had to use the great ball.
And we're just seeing how long placing bets and seeing how long this lasts. People are again all 3 endings could happen. It's like people are team divorce, team health, or team finance.
Well, I mean, what's the end with finance?
Blah blah hits level 24.
Oh, that's the scary thing too. It's like it could team finance could be again either another 3 to 5 years, or it could be the rest of his life for all we know, or it could be tomorrow.
DSP has
or it could be tomorrow. You never.
That's horrifying, man.
Yeah,
like,
I would
tomorrow.
never.
Holy shit.
Yeah, or it's like or Phil could just like be like, guys, how come I've only made like $30 today, and it's gonna be like that for a long time? Because again, for what was it? Because there was a long period of time where Phil was only doing like $50 a stream, if that. So we'll see how long this aftermath of Kino lasts, but we have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude,
It seems like
Like
it's kind
I
of.
honestly think like something else will happen to him before Team Finance washes up.
All right, should I add it to my party?
But the body is like quite resilient in so many different ways. It's like, oh, you can either die from a fucking peanut, or you can just survive like the worst shit. Or you can survive falling out of a fucking airplane.
Yep.
Well,
It really is.
let me through. Yep.
A lot of in between. I don't know what I was gonna say there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you show me some of your writings?
No,
What?
not right now.
Like a hopscotch
Please.
All right.
I'll share some of mine. Hey man, I'll trade you. I just got finished with the chapter and I really like it. It's pretty solid. It's a good ass fight sequence there, man. I beat the shit out of those clowns. They were coming up all stupid. Oh, we're dumb as hell. And smacked them into the dirt. It was cool. If I do say so myself. I like how Robert Hamburger says it. Let me see if I can find that. Damn it, I put the book away. Well, there's a story where he's like, alright, so here's the scene. You got 4 ninjas looking sweet as hell, man. And they're all walking down the road. And this guy jumps out. He's like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. And the ninjas start beating his ass. Jumps down the road and says, I'm being an idiot. I guess that's DSP. Ninja saw DSP and beat the hell out of him. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, it's an electric type.
I like your LTG drawing.
Thank you. I'm just checking Twitter for a minute.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work.
Imagine Snort Burnell thumbnail. Phil has no hair talking about. Sorry. I don't see any reason why DSP would stop. If it's health related, he'll use that to beg. Financial reasons, more begging. It's always
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Because Phil's begging like he's every stream is a going out of business stream. He acts like, yeah, no, like tomorrow's the last day I'm ever gonna get money. Like that's every fucking stream now. Oh, excuse me.
He's holding himself hostage, but eventually people are gonna run out of money, and then what happens?
Why did I take damage? I hurt myself in the confusion.
I hurt myself with the confusion.
This beast, that's what happened. That's the canonical version of how these Pokemon are so dumb when they're confused. If your Zubat gets confused, he becomes DSP for a minute. So,
there we
what?
go. There we go. Fortnite added Darth Jar Jar finally.
Oh yeah,
Man,
when is Fortnite gonna add some characters I want?
Yeah.
He's called a Vanillite, so
Oh, I gotta fucking get. Oh, it's one of those like XP ones. Oh, god damn it, that sucks.
No!
They did have Solid Snake, and that's kind of hype.
No, don't do that! Don't do that! Come on! What am I supposed to do? It won't get caught at all!
Dude, he's really struggling with this guy.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it's a fucking... Okay, to be fair, he's trying to catch it, but you have an ice type against a water type. What are you doing?
Gotta try again.
Alright, let's go.
But no, Phil's like a... Yeah, but no, I think Phil's... I want to see things get worse. I think that's why... that's why Phil's like so interesting. People are compelled to be like, okay, how long is this shit show gonna last?
It's hard for me to watch him, though, because he's so toxic.
He's so toxic and he's so boring most of the time. It's like, again, like, how do you not watch... Like, oh, you fucking detractor content. You kind of need detractor content. You kind of need... You kind of need somebody else, like, secondary to watch Phil.
Like, look at DSP right now in this Pokemon stream. He's flipping out. He's throwing himself all over his couch.
I mean, this is more entertaining. I mean, it's more entertaining than him sitting there with Grandpa face. Again, like the fucking... I don't watch Phil with when he's playing an RPG, and if he's playing or if he's playing like fucking walking simulator or like one of them. It's so boring. It's so fucking boring. It's unwatchable. Like, wow, guys, you're doing really great with blueprints. It's like, oh my, how? It's just so fucking boring. That's again, I like when he's doing fucking again Call of Duty or he's doing a fighting game, because at least like him again, you can point and laugh at how fucking bad he is at those games.
Mm-hmm.
Or even when he's playing Doom, he's like, oh, I want someone, please spawn. The game should tell me where the enemies are. It's like, no.
No.
You're yellow paint you're the person.
He
if
is.
Phil is credited with anything for creating games, it's yellow paint.
I don't know what the hell it is.
I don't know
That's
why
your
he's taking so long to
contribution.
add it.
DSP is
Wait a
the
minute,
gamer
he's a trainer?
devil.
He
He
must be a gym
killed
challenger,
it.
right? It is. How did you know?
That's
One of the
terrible.
ones endorsed by Leon,
Yeah.
right? You become something of a
I
hot
don't know why
topic.
this is
dare
taking
you.
so long to load.
Here you go, Mr. Famous.
Oh, God.
And this is lead card.
Bloop.
You put the lead card in your album. Let's head to the stage.
Odds, you know what to do. What's your favorite LTG-ism?
Battle with you. Alrighty then.
I like the bit where it's again like
Alrighty.
you should kill yourself now, but then also the when he's going on his like positivity arc, he's like, you should love yourself now.
That's a good one too. I have so many I
I don't
love
like
about
taking
Dale.
long
Dale
to
has a
load.
lot of funny isms.
Look at this jam.
Is the Onision case, is that a federal case?
Yeah. There's it's like a couple. It's like what he's being.
It is too late to use the
He
pen
could go to
first time
jail
off.
for what he is. It's more of a civil case.
Only 3 people
but
can
it's,
focus on it. The
but
whole
if he
Pokemon
is
Go mission
convicted,
is
he could go to jail for it.
challenging maze, and you must reach the
for what
goal
he's
before the
doing.
mission. However, some paths in the maze are blocked by water. What
Yeah,
should you do
so it's
then?
just a matter of like,
Pressing the red button over
so
there,
it's like,
imagine you'll
and Phil,
figure it out
because
with
Greg's
jam.
representing himself. It's like unless the victim's lawyers fuck up, which I don't think they will.
Alright.
Then
The
he's
dude's
fucked.
guilty as hell.
Yeah, absolutely, because he groomed this girl since like she was like 14.
Oh, man. Dude's a monster. I do want to read his works. Can you give me his works for free? I'm not paying for that shit.
No. Again, you'll watch the Crimson Rogue videos because they're really long, in-depth, funny videos.
Crimson
There's
Rogue.
bits in there where he's like, so I decided to just stand there because he
Alright.
spelled it wrong, and then on Patreon somebody was giving him a suggestion to
Dynamax.
fix his writing, and then he banned them, and then he banned somebody on his fucking Patreon for $1. Sorry, he was berating somebody on his Patreon, and the person only gave them $1 to be on their Patreon, and then they left, and then they fucking and then like years later they would still send emails to them, be like, hey, can you please come back, like a needy ex-boyfriend. It's so fucking weird.
Slam Moon. I need to watch more about them. Well, I kind of don't want to watch Locals anymore. Locals have been very depressing, but I watch one to at least know what the dude's about.
Phil's the perfect
In your
locale.
face. It's time for
I like LTG though. LTG is kind of the closest that you can get to being interesting enough to kind of be redeemable. And it's not that he's ever going to be redeemable. The way that I almost wouldn't mind if he just abandoned his daughter and never brought it
That's
up.
it.
But instead, he
You're done.
talks about how he would pull a gun on his daughter if she ever came to his house. If he had a daughter, of course. He didn't have a
That
daughter.
did a lot of damage.
So which guy is this? I misheard.
LTG.
Boy.
LTG.
Oh, LTG, yeah.
I know your
Oh yeah, his
weakness.
not daughter, yeah.
Yeah, man, the Yiki leaks were terrible for this dude. It revealed the ultimate depths of Dale's character. He's just an awful human being.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a bummer because he's very funny. He's very creative. He's very clever. He's got an interesting world perspective, even if it's bizarrely
Well, even
sexual.
parts of it where it's just like, I remember, I think I was watching like the June the King documentary. He talked about how like something like he was had a bad involvement when he was a kid with a nurse.
Yes.
And he just like, and it's like, oh my, that's really like upsetting. And it's like, I'm sorry to hear that like that happened, man. But honestly, stuff like that happens, and it's a lot of horror stories that like, that's people's villain origins, like stuff like that happens.
Definitely.
And it's really shitty. It's like, man, I feel bad for him that way.
I do think that LTG, and this is probably the kindest thing I can say about him, is that I do think he has some sort of PTSD.
Well, yeah, it's also
He has
like
unresolved trauma.
It's overcompensating for a lot of like. Again, when he loses in games, it's also just like It's also just a way to.
Okay, I got
Now what's the word? I
It's
don't
over.
know why words
Cope.
are hard.
Goodbye.
He's trying to
Yeah,
find
it's
a way
just a
to
coping
cope.
mechanism.
Yeah. He is the definition of cope and seethe. He's
Ugh, pain in
just
the
over
ass.
there the whole time. Well,
817 experience.
DSP is seethe, LTG is cope.
Hot stuff. It's level
Well, no, that's what
27.
makes Phil the perfect lolcat, because he doesn't have a story like that. He doesn't have anything. Phil's not a pedophile. Phil's not a he's not a groomer type from Panda. He's not
Many unbearable hours later.
he's not an offender. He's just like schlubby dude who plays video games.
And he had the
that's
easiest
what-
way, man.
Yeah, like that's what makes Phil like the perfect lolcow. It's really harmless at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's
Like
weird.
the Onision stuff really got heavy. It just really like upsetting. There's some like upsetting stuff.
Definitely. Andrew Ditch. That's kind of, you were mentioning Andrew Ditch. I kind of don't want you to go into him. He's extremely.
I have a friend who sent me like a lolcow list, and I'm surprised a lot of them I don't know. He sent me like a big list of like 30 people, and I was impressed that I didn't know like most of them.
Like Nova Online and those dweebs.
Like I know Nova Online because he was telling me more about Nova Online, but I didn't know until he said mentioned then White Bowser. I didn't know until you mentioned White Bowser.
White Bowser.
Good damage.
But a lot of these people are just like no, they're just like weird perverts who have internet access. But
I'm better, biatch.
PSP is different.
yeah.
There is that lady, Heinz knows her name. I always forget her name. But she's some weird lady with schizophrenia who posts on YouTube. And it's very clear 10 minutes in, you're like, oh, she's just actually mentally ill. You know, because DSP's retarded, but he's not that mentally ill. So she talks about how the Jesuits were trying to kill Genghis Khan. And actually, I'm a descendant of Genghis Khan. Thinking, oh, okay. So she's kind of not a lolcow, even though you would think she would be.
No, just like the human zoo. Just like throw peanuts at them. Like that's where there needs to be a lolcow. You need to do a lolcow tier.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
a lot of these new ones suck.
Well, yeah.
Because they're all sex pests. Except for Josh Block, who's just a drunk idiot.
It's just a drunk idiot. Yeah, it's like... And then there's Jack Doherty, who's also just a nightmare person, who's just falling apart and getting worse and worse.
He's weird, man.
If that kid wasn't a clout chasing money goblin, he would be a fucking killer. He would have heads in his fridge. There is no light behind that kid's eyes, and it's like thank God that he's at least that he's like a fucking coddled like spoiled brat and not if he grew up in a bad home he would be be like a Jeffrey Dahmer like person.
I can see that.
He has the video of him crashing his McLaren and then he hands the camera to his fucking
that was dark, man.
Like bro, this is a South Park bit. Like this is a parody of like what people think influencers are like, and then it just happens. It's like, bro, like, oh my god, man.
Well said. I like that.
And see God the magic card due to the request of the stream.
That's the dark thing, like the Onion and the Simpsons do, is they were only predicting goofy things. They didn't exactly expect them to happen.
Yeah.
But Andrew Dish, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. I do feel obligated to warn you. You might want to turn back. Because Andrew Ditch.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. If it's really like that upsetting stuff, it's like no. I watch enough true crime
beat
stuff.
Beat this dude up. I wanted to fight this guy. I don't want to fight Phil because like, what's the point? He's just some drunk.
Yeah, well, what do you get out of it too? It's like, again, he has to jog to his mailbox. It's like, oh wow, what a fucking. That's knocked the wind out of me lifting this jug of milk.
DSP's not exactly, bragging rights. You take him out. But Andrew Ditch is just pure evil. He victimizes his poor parents so much. His parents who are trying to live out their golden years to deal with this piece of garbage. I wanted to choke him out, man. And then everything he does is so selfish.
Yeah, when it gets to like that level where it's like when it gets that emotional, it's like okay, man, you need to fucking just like get offline for a bit. That's what anyone. Because there's definitely people who get too emotional when it comes to Phil. It's like no, that means Phil wins if you're getting.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, I want to fucking no, just point and laugh. That's the majority of Phil. Just point and laugh.
It makes it hard for me when he tries to be so damn smug about himself. He does these victory laps, and they're disgusting.
Oh, absolutely. We're like I think that's the worst part of it. It's like it's just the condescending and entitlement to other people's money, especially. But it's like I could have changed the world.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, well, I'm still here and you're not. It's like, Phil, you're a fucking nobody. You play video games for a living. Like, shut up. No one cares.
So there was that recent thing that got posted about this dude who's been creating content for 19 years on YouTube steadily. I forget who it was. I shit on DSP about it.
Yeah.
And I looked him up. I was like, dude's still getting a lot of views for someone who's been doing this for 19 years. And it got me thinking, that's not going to be done for Phil. He's in second place, but he's so nothing.
Okay.
I mean, there's plenty of people who've been making content long. Phil. I mean, look at I think Chuck Conroy has been making content longer than Phil, and Chuck Conroy is so like engaging. And you watching Chuck Conroy?
No, I've never heard of this gentleman.
No, he's an old school. He's an old school YouTuber who still makes let's play videos, like well edited walkthroughs of like completing games. Like, I think one of my favorites that he's done. He replayed Paper Mario, and it's just like the pacing of his videos are so like, are so great and just so informative. And then Phil's just like, the exact opposite of Phil, where he's just like grandpa face going bleh.
Power stored using the move stop.
How much
you can really tell
by the user to heal its
Okay.
HP, storing more power to heal.
I order you to proceed.
Okay, well, yeah, but it's like but it's like you can really tell it's like somebody like Chuck Conroy has been around probably just as long as Phil has.
Can you send me a link if you get the chance to one of his videos?
Yeah.
Even though charge
I'll send you a link to yeah, it's good, especially if you're doing stuff. You can have his videos on when you're making when you're making Gundams and stuff like that.
Hell? He wants to learn spit
Yeah,
up.
really
What is
good. Yeah,
this?
really good, long informative plays. You're saying?
How much do you know about Super Best
Oh, we're
Friends?
back on the trail.
Oh, I love Super Best Friends, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic.
I
So you did that
still
same
watch
thing.
Wooly still has a podcast with iPatch Wolf called Versus Wolves, where they recommend each other to watch and consume media. What was it? Because they did one where they went over of Invincible and the Leprechaun movies. They're like long casts. And then Pat Woolley still do their podcast together, Castle Super Beast.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy that.
Again, I watch more of the clips on their channel on Woolley's channel.
I finally got him.
And then I know I know Matt's still doing his own.
Oh, I
thing.
love Matt's stuff, man. Matt's a masterpiece, man.
Good. It's super
Yeah, he does have informative videos, but it's like, oh, I wish he did more stuff. Like I think Pat, aside from like Liam, I don't know I have zero clue what the fuck Liam's doing. But I think Matt's doing like the least off of the three of them.
Yeah. But everything he does, I look forward to, man. I know what I'm watching for lunch when I see he posted a video.
That's actually fun.
Yeah, he does have good videos. Depends on the topic too.
I like all of them. Well, I say that. I like his fighting game thing. And I like his What Happened. I think that he's going to do a What Happened on Phil. I think so.
Does he do What Happened videos on content creators? Because I know he only does that for games.
No, he doesn't do it. It would be such a weird change of pace for him to do that.
Oh yeah, this.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, this guy. This is what you're talking about.
No, this is a sock.
Fucking piece of fucking shit.
I do want to go back. I want to see what you're talking about.
Bye.
I'm not sure if we missed the part. I'm not sure if we missed it.
That's fine. I want to catch
Because we've been talking so long, we're just having it on in the background.
Catch it with a friggin' great ball now.
But no, sorry, I think we missed it. I think we missed the two parts, but I'll say what it is. And in the Sword and Shield one, I like. There's two moments in it where it's like Phil is truly like dented. If Phil's fighting a throw, which is again another Pokemon wearing a karate gi.
Survivor Series weekend. Yeah, I will definitely be watching War Games.
Oh, maybe this is the moment.
The nights when they're
Hang on.
happening. I'm gonna try to watch some of War Games tonight, but more than likely I'll end up watching them over the course of this week slowly. So I said baby
Survivor
doll
Series.
eyes.
I don't watch wrestling. I don't watch wrestling,
I finally
guys.
got him. I finally got him. Double kick.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Super effective. How excellent. That's a double kick. would be super effective and a critical hit and kill me instantly.
Dude kicked your head off. That's a ninja technique.
Yeah, it wasn't this. No, he was fighting a throw, but but he sends his Pokemon out and he's like, oh, I didn't know this was a fighting type.
Endured the hit.
The dude wearing a gi, you didn't think that it may be related?
Oh yeah, the one wearing a karate gi. Yeah, imagine that.
Catch it with a
And then there's a point.
Continue.
No, he isn't. He's a fucking fake fan. He hates video games.
He plays Street Fighter. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like what? I didn't know it was a fighting type. It's like, what do you mean? You mean the guy who dresses like Ryu from Street Fighter from Fighting Streets? How did how did you not know? And then there's another moment where he's fighting Calamari, you know, the fucking squid Pokemon. But he's like, oh, he thought it was a bird type. That's what he calls it. It's like not a flying type, a bird type, because it has a beak.
Hey,
it's
you know
like
what?
Phil,
It's caveman logic.
Why can't I fucking catch it?
Nah, that's stupid.
What the fuck?
You're a funny guy.
It's like, I mean, that's just, yeah, no, it's not funny. That's Phil being funny. That's Phil being well regarded when it comes to playing games.
I have no fucking help on anybody. What am I supposed to do here?
We're drawing some more Phil.
How does this make sense?
What about speculative
How
coins?
does this make sense?
You got those 3 coins. What about a coin that's completely new? Like, what if Cat has some sort of mental breakdown?
I mean,
what if DSP has a mental breakdown?
I mean, Phil's talked about. Well, sorry, not talked about. We've seen like, oh yeah, they go to fucking. Phil throws Cat under the bus. It's like, oh, she's got some health issues. It's like, well, of course she's got health issues. Look at her. Fuck you mean? Like,
yeah.
As a breakdown, I mean, like what kind of breakdown would it be? Like I don't know. I don't think aside from like the breakdowns we've already seen, like again like the spoon rants and his like grandstanding like narc rants. Like I don't know. Like I have no idea. Like I think Phil will have an actual like existential crisis if he does go like a full week without getting money.
Yeah, it's possible.
Like I really like. I could see that happening. I could see Phil drink. You know, we're already seeing Phil casually drink more on stream, just openly without hiding it. Because I do definitely believe he just hides it because he has the fucking multiple bottles. And I know he says it's coffee. It's like no, I think he just drinks.
Pokemon have catch range. If you're having trouble catching a Pokemon at low health,
I think so.
Low catch rate. I'll try one more time. If I don't get it, then I'm just gonna.
There are moments. Oh man, I feel kind of bad for this guy.
There's a part of me that's no, I don't, because again it's just like a coffin of his own making. Like again, there's times where it's like life gets in the way. You can only do so much, and you just feel trapped in the own mundanity of your life. But it's like your life is still yours. Like you're not dead. And Phil had so many opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to do,
more
and he still
opportunities
can, and he still can. Again, like if Phil just like saved up money, like Phil could have a really good fucking life. He just chooses not to. He doesn't go on vacations. He doesn't buy anything cool. He doesn't have any hobbies or anything. His wife's fucking fat and he hates her. It's like, dude, you could have had a really good fucking life. It's like, no, he just chooses this because he doesn't care.
His ego and his greed utterly killed him. That's why I'm kind of delighted by this guy. He's a Greek tragedy in human form. He didn't stand a chance. He was destined for this.
Yeah, exactly. He's not some unsung, like underrated gem of a creator. It's like, no, Phil was never meant to be.
He didn't have the mindset necessary. He didn't have the temperament necessary. He was
he didn't have the time and
discipline.
he didn't have the discipline to really like expand and make anything better.
No, this guy was gonna be a bum forever.
Like, bro, when you get in that early and you're not a fucking like millionaire creator, it's like you really fucked up.
I mean, I can understand a couple of his failings. Because, okay, maybe I would have done the same. Maybe I would have thought, oh, the money's going to always come in. I would have gotten a mobile game addiction.
Like, bro, I'd be fucking, like, I would not be spending that shit on like, if I'm spending that shit, I'm spending that shit on something different, not fucking sweaty wrestler JPEGs. You know, you see people buying like cars and other shit. like buying like a
It was
bigger
dragon
house.
water, right?
Phil's house isn't
No,
even
it
paid
was
off.
waterfly.
Car isn't even paid off.
I swear it had dragon moves, didn't it? I thought it had dragon moves.
I like this
Misremembered.
Donkey Kong Phil you've
What,
made.
DSP?
Yeah.
I like it. I like that you can depict. Man, I envy you artists so damn much. You can basically make whatever you want out of DSP. You say, what if DSP but Donkey Kong? And there you go.
Yeah.
What if DSP but a cave dweller?
Okay. The ice stage is cheered. He said, I've been wanting to catch the Pokemon stream for a while.
What if DSP but a Dark Souls?
Alright, sounds good. So
Artist.
we'd have to beat the top.
We should have the art festival with DSP. Kind of like Chicken of the Wing. Maybe I could try and do that. Maybe I could organize something, an art festival. Draw me DSP. Do it.
Why is he keep hitting me?
Oh god. Oh, I just looked over and saw Phil's grandma arms.
There's no way we can hurt
We
this
loved it.
thing.
His car should be paid off by now. He should be. He could have actually been in a position where he could lord over us.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, could you imagine Phil's like, well, I actually have like 7 figures in my bank account. I win. Like,
Yeah.
really, like that really would have been like the fucking like like what can you say to him? Like the dude won.
Yeah.
But no. Phil's just again every day he has his bathroom still fucking broken, his fucking kitchen's still broken, his fucking
Styrofoam's piling up, I bet.
Was it my friend Steve was talking to me about this, how Phil wants to like refinance his house, and it's like once he gets his credit back for whatever reason, unless he goes through another bankruptcy, which is more likely than not. But yeah, with
what's
Phil,
the statistics on that? How often do people have a second bankruptcy?
more often than not. I think it's like the statistic shows it's like people who go through bankruptcy go through it again within like 3 years.
Wow.
I could be wrong about that. Somebody correct me if somebody correct me about that in the chat. But I do think it's more than just one for a lot of people.
Alright, Ninetales is out of here.
And in Phil's case, it's just like more so inevitable, really.
It charges the target, may make it flinch. This is gonna be crazy good.
Because Phil has like that. Phil, what was it? I think Phil has like either he's using his Cat's credit card, or he's using like one of those fucking Walmart credit cards.
What's the difference?
From the fucking Switch pre-order stuff.
Yeah, that whole thing was rather sketch with her and him and her. I think she has her own money.
I think they have their own separate bank accounts because again, there's no way Cat knows about his spending. I highly doubt that she knows because oh my god. Or I mean, to be fair, even if she did know, like, what is she gonna do? She gonna divorce him? She gonna leave?
It's a roof over your head.
Yeah, it's like dude, he fucking ruined her, man.
I do feel bad for her too, and I feel like I said earlier. I feel bad for Phil.
I feel bad to a certain degree, but it's like bro, it's like I don't feel bad at like unless Cat actually has like some disabilities, which we don't we don't know. Unless she has that, then no, I don't feel bad for her. Because if she's like a fully functional normal like person, for the most part, then no, I don't feel bad for her. Because it's like, hey, lady, you made your bed. You looked at Phil and said, you know what, this is enough. Like I don't know.
I'll even say it didn't even have to do with Phil. She saw what he was doing, and she said nothing.
Good night.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man.
And again, I can't even imagine like how much she puts up with him because it's like, I don't know. I don't think Phil's like abusive, but he is manipulative.
Oh, definitely. He talks down to her. I promise you, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine you're like at the dinner table and he's just ranting to her about like fucking like, us people on the internet? It's like
now, I'm
oh my
good
god,
right
it's like
now.
what a
I'm gonna
miserable.
go back in and
Like,
hit
come
up Pokemon.
on.
The fuck? I'm gonna hit up the Pokemon Center.
You basically have to
I
go
wanna see if I can buy the Ultra Balls.
do
I wanna see
decompression
if I can
segments
get
with your
that
wife. He says that he doesn't bring this stuff up off streams.
and by the way, the
And
next
Leanna
time
was
on
kind of
Monday
back
is
and
the
forth on
major
that,
stream on
if he
Monday for
didn't.
Pokemon. That is it.
I mean, if he's willing to
Looks
talk
like
to
tonight is
to
officially
Triple
Guitar
P
Player is the top contributor
about
of
whatever,
the
and
night.
like
So
yeah,
Guitar
I'm
Player
fucking
1939
talking about his
able to
mom
name a
potentially,
Pokemon
being
to my
oversharing.
contact
Like
info
chances
on
are
there,
he's
and let me know
talking to
which one
Cat
that
like
Pokemon
that.
to be named, all right? Until
Probably.
next time. Thanks, that was a great session.
That's probably... I think that's a good place to end the DSP story, realistically. Like, if you were doing a narrative, that's your ending, is with the leaks
I mean, that's
from...
how it kind of ended with initial down from the down the rabbit hole video was like, oh, Cat Panda left and he was just kind of left alone in his house and people thought like, well, that's the end of the story, and then Cat came along and all this stuff happened and still going. Like that's why Frederick Knudsen really didn't make another one, because like, oh, that was kind of a good way to end it, but then it kept going. We're still here.
It's true, Greedy Piggy. She did. Yeah. And it's DSP's such a terrible narrator that we can never really have the truth, because DSP thinks that if you correct him, you're yelling at him. So it could very well be that she said that she was disappointed that he did that, and he translated that into she threw me against the wall and screamed in my face.
Yeah, like Phil's such an unreliable narrator. Like even if he's telling like what he thinks is the truth, he's still lying or he's wrong. Again, it's like with I remember there's another case with Phil. It was like he's played the fucking Lego Star Wars game, and he's like, I never played a Lego game before, and it's like, Phil, what are you doing? Like, you've played like 9 other Lego games. Like, why are you lying? Yeah. And it also goes back down to Champion. It's like, if you're gonna lie about something that's so regarded, like, who's gonna believe you when actual shit happens? No! Like, why should I believe you if your parents are dying for the 16th time, or if Cat has like health issues? Like, why should I ever believe you if you're gonna lie about something so stupid like a fucking mobile game?
I can see DSP coming on stream with a black eye, saying, "Dude, you guys won't believe it. I got robbed." Who's gonna
walk into a door?
Who's gonna believe him? I don't care.
Well, yeah, it was like, who's? Yeah, no, I could see him just. No, he walked into a fucking door, and then he's like, guys, I got fucking robbed by an urban style person.
Yeah, so give me money,
like,
please.
Hey Phil, did you file a police report? Oh no, okay, cool. I'm not gonna believe you.
Try to catch him with a great ball.
Because at least when you, even if it's a false police report, it's like, hey, at least that adds validity to accusations.
Yeah, it means that you actually consider this a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it shows like you actually, even if you're wrong or lying, it shows like you're going, you actually give a shit someone what you're saying. But it feels just like, oh, I got hacked into by this person, I got my identity stolen. Phil, did you file anything? Did you file any? Aside from like the 220 story.
Yeah,
he's talking to. I think that's the only time he's really did anything. But everything else, he didn't. Everything else, he didn't do anything. So why should I?
It's funny for the writer.
Yeah. Another Phil.
What another kind of Phil I want from you? You know what? I would hope. I want to see if you could make like a render.
Oh my God.
For a DSP mod in Darkest Dungeon.
Dude, that's like a shit.
I wanted to make I had an idea for like for Phil to be like a monster in Lethal Company.
Yeah.
Where he's just where he's just a pig roach monster. He comes by, asks you for money, and then you give him money, he leaves for a bit, and then he comes back asking for more money.
Yeah.
And then it takes, and then in that game it's like you need to kill monsters with a shovel. And it takes like 200 fucking hits to kill like the but if you hit the pig roach, it runs away from you. So I just like that. That'd be
it'd be fun. It'd be so pointless. I like it. I think it's immersive.
Oh my God! It's like buckets of ice coming down outside.
I want to see if I could do that, because I would like that your art style is almost the polar opposite of.
Take a look. This is crazy.
Of Darkest Dungeon, and so what that does is it kind of makes it a perfect synthesis, because then you've got your DSP dude running around being confused. I think that'd be hype. How hard is it to make a mod on that game? I might make one. I might make a DSP mod.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do it.
Would I be able to get some art from you to do it?
Nobody cares. Remember? I already got that bat. Oh God!
Would you be down for that, Mr. Glenn Hall?
To make a mod?
No, to provide the art. Well, I mean, indirectly, yes. To provide the art for me to use as the files for the mod.
I think what you can do, like, I've seen this really. I know AI is bad, but I've seen like But I saw there was a program that took like 2D images and made them into 3D models.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's really useful. Holy shit.
Yeah, let's do this. Invite others.
So I can draw like a 2D model, and then using that, I mean, you can just turn like my artwork directly into a fucking into a 3D model.
what are the
That'd be
chances
awesome,
that
man.
they
Then you
do
can
this
throw
work?
those on mods. Hell yeah!
Because I tried it, last week. I couldn't get a single
It's awesome.
fight to work.
I think I want to do it though.
So
I think I want to use your art.
I'm
I'm gonna buy some off you. Like a DSP mod for Dark
What's
Extension.
my thoughts on the Let's Go Pokemon games?
And you could add the different arts because they all have to, like, if DSP goes nuts, he's like does the eat it face or whatever.
Throwaway games meant to try to cash in on the success of Pokemon Go rather than
Hey, I'll be right back, man.
a full-fledged Pokemon game. So I didn't try it. So.
And while Len's gone, I'm gonna fucking read some chat because I've been ignoring chat.
American to be $1 says, I think the next Pokemon game would take place in the inner city of Chirac, with the main protagonist being Daquan and his 3 children being starter Pokemon. That sounds very exciting. Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you, Phil.
That insight. As you guys can see, this is not working. This system does not work for me. I don't know why this system doesn't work for me, but it never works.
If anything, Cat was
I guess I'm just gonna fight. I don't know.
did another interview with his face palming, hence abusing him. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have AI companions again. This system does not work.
Yeah,
for me.
DSP should be a humanoid pig in some fantasy game. Yeah,
That's Nintendo for you.
Flashback.
like a merchant that scams
not
you.
This. Come on, dude. I'm not doing.
DSP
this.
got
This is
tased
terrible
though.
shit.
He
Come
lives
on.
in the ghetto. Yeah.
Always with this matchmaking.
Guys, please donate so I can tell you about how I was tased. He was like, yeah, Phil, okay. You got like
Come
stung.
on, I don't want to wait.
Yeah, it feels like I got tased, but he like stuck his fork in the power outlet. He's like, oh, you wouldn't believe it.
Dude, forget it. It's garbage. The game's garbage. Look at this.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna turn
Yeah,
the whole
Len
console
forgot that Fat
I just
Cat
tried to turn the console off,
scolded
it's not
Phil
working.
going on Truth Seekers. Yeah.
Console locked up.
I don't feel bad for Cat because
And
it's her
a
choice.
flashback.
Really, all it is.
I don't think I
That is
did
Phil's
either.
choice. Yeah,
No,
yeah
I
Cat's
don't.
choice. Yeah, they're both adults.
Oh, look at this. Combi. I want the combi.
Phil really thinks he's a good
Catch so many
he's a
Pokemon
good
today.
singer and dancer.
You're amazing.
What's going on?
It's only level
Well,
8. I'm just gonna catch.
I
everything else
was
today.
just reading chat while you were gone, and then someone pointed out
Combi.
it's like from Greedy Piggy
What?
says
No.
Len forgot that Fat Cat scolded Phil going on Truth Seekers,
That does not work.
Yeah.
or so Phil
I'll
says.
use a
Like
great
for all we know, Cat
she
has no
should.
idea about. I don't know. I don't know. Like again, like he says, like maybe she is watching some streams like here and there, and then that was like one of the bigger events. Like, oh, I'm going out on the stream where everyone's gonna love me
Come on,
again.
if I hit it, it's gonna die.
I bet it was a situation where he was telling her about it
Oh, this is a real
beforehand.
one? Don't bother. It has
Saying,
to-
oh, it's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna go Truth Seeker. I'm gonna go Truth Seeker. I'm gonna go.
All right, never mind.
And, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she kept saying, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
It'd be really,
Wild
really
Vespa
good.
Queen, or Vespa Queen. I think this is the evolved
Oh, good. Jar Jar Binks is now in Star Wars. Sorry, now in
Exerts its pressure.
Fortnite.
26, pretty
yeah, sorry, now in Fortnite. Yeah, sorry. There's regular Jar Jar Binks and there's Darth Jar Jar. It's so stupid. this is the stupidest fucking game in the world.
I didn't mean to insta kill it. I didn't know it would be weak to that.
Look at that.
I don't want to kill it. I'm afraid when I do, I'm going to kill it. I might kill it. But I do have to hit it one more time. Fury Cutter. I didn't kill it. Good.
Alright, we'll guess this one. Oh, shit! He's firing a
Did
laser
I
at
get
you, man.
Sylveon? You missed it, Arceus. It evolved. My EV randomly evolved.
You ever watch Duralice and
I
Associates?
haven't used it yet. Yeah, it just did that.
Sound off in chat if you've watched Duralice and Associates.
To be honest.
And if not, go watch it.
Hell yeah. Every good team needs a ladder guy.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's my man. Well, what happens when you get attacked? Well, I don't get attacked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Duralice, he doesn't get attacked. Yeah, you get attacked all the time, Duralice. That has some of the best bicker humor. Some of the best.
Yeah. As soon as they stopped, I don't think that show had like a final. They just kind of stopped making it.
Yeah,
after a
they
while
ran
because
out
they did
of money
more.
for it.
Because they did more Battlefield Friends.
No. Now they don't do anything. But it's kind of sad though.
No,
'cause
no, now they're
died.
just on Neebs Gaming. That's all they're doing,
Mm-hmm. You know,
which is fine because it's more substantial working on that than gaming channel than the animation channel.
Neeb's game dying makes me really resent people like the SP. Because Neeb's Gaming did really good, but they got more or less kind of shafted by the algorithm. They didn't get a whole lot of money for their work.
Well, it's like you can only it's a endless it's a competition like versus literally everyone, even people in the comments. It's like you're technically fighting against them too.
Yep.
That's how the algorithm works. So it's like I don't know.
This movie sucks. I hate Phil.
Yeah.
Who's your actor who's gonna play Phil in the movie?
Steven Seagal.
That should be another one of the surveys I ask. This detractor survey is getting massive.
It's gonna be Steven Seagal. Not only looks like Phil, but also just like is very fitting to be Phil. Because Steven Seagal is also a piece of shit.
He is. He's a dog turd.
Yeah.
So this is gonna go towards the DSP movie. And the DSP movie, because there's never going to be a perfect dude for DSP, because we all have an idea of who's perfect. That's the question.
It'd be Wings. It'd be really funny if it was Wings.
Wings would be good.
Wings plays Cat. Wings plays Cat.
Yeah. Just, here's the thing, is that you have them all be defined by a costume. And have it be very, very, like, basically Kabuki. DSP Kabuki. And for DSP, it's going to be a black shirt with some yellow paint on him. Because it's yellow paint. It's a yellow paint reference. And it'll switch actors between cuts. Like, cut to Pierce Brosnan as DSP, cut to Bill Murray as DSP, and so that's how we can get all of them in one movie. So who would you have?
I guess Steven Skull. Yeah, I guess Steven Skull is the most fitting, but it's like it'd be funny if it's just like here we got Chris Rock as DSP for a minute, just so he can say the gamer word.
Oh, definitely.
So it's like there you go. It's conscious. Look, we have a African American style person playing Phil in this bit, so he can say the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They cut in when he says the like thumbs down. It cuts to Chris Rock.
Moralist. You can't stop us. He can say it. He's got his pass.
He does.
You know what? Get Keemstar to say it because Keemstar is like 10% African American, so he.
He can do it.
There, he can say it. Or like what was it? Yeah, during the iDubbbz bit, it was like iDubbbz's wife was like claiming to be like 8% Lebanese or whatever.
I did nothing.
And it's like Keemstar is more black than she is Lebanese.
That's crazy.
So it's like so it's like he can, so he's more likely to say like the gamer word as opposed to her standing up for anything of Palestine or whatever.
That worked.
How many times do I get to say it?
I don't know.
Someone
maybe like a quarter of it. You can say the N and not,
Well, I mean, I could say ninja. That's pretty close, and not feel remotely bad about it.
There you go.
Well, I need my black nerds. Run the numbers for me. How much can I say it? Because if I can say it like maybe once or twice a year, at least I'll put it somewhere kind of funny. I'll only say it at the wedding, or whatever. Like, I invited Linda DeRage to give the toast. I'm like, okay, it's getting used.
Yeah.
Also, what if, like, some terrorist kicks in the door and says, I'll detonate us all unless someone says the N-word.
Unless somebody donates me exactly 20 subs.
Yeah, that too. Because this is expensive work. Who is this? Is this Phil and Phil?
The DSP versus DSP. You can catch it, throw 35. I do appreciate, like, that this is how you don't plays. That actually go out of their way to explain what Phil is doing wrong.
Okay, I appreciate that too.
Most of them just show him being a stupid asshole. It's like no. I like when they physically break down what he's doing wrong, especially when he's like the fighting game ones, where it's like, no, Phil, you didn't do this. You actually hit back for dash or whatever. That's why you did this.
Or they'll freeze it and point to the damage box area, and he's standing in it, something like that.
Or the Call of Duty ones where they slow down the footage and they show that Phil's
those are so fun to me.
Shot. Those are so Same thing with like the Doom recently, where it's like here, I got hit by a yellow. I got what did I get hit by? It's like I don't know. You got hit by that green ball who clearly was in the screen.
Yeah,
idiot. I think his eyesight is so shit. Like
it's
definitely. Just like Phil, put on. It's like the TV's far away from him, and then he's nearsighted. And it's like, Phil, your eyesight is so shit. Like, either get some fucking contacts, move the TV closer, or I don't know, do something.
This dude's all
Shiftery.
He's a pretzel, man. He's all turned all wrong.
34. So I could catch it with incredibly low chance.
This dude's a weirdo.
Yeah.
I need a lazy boy, but like on a rail so I can roll.
You need one of those. You need one of those like spider web chairs. You ever see those?
Yeah, I've
like
seen those. Stream from that bouncing around. That'd be kind of hype.
I'll try it. It's not gonna work.
There you go. This Phil's saggy grandma arms.
You know what's really stopping me from just positioning the camera down and I just lying on a beanbag or something? No one's stopping me. I can be sitting.
No one's stopping you. Absolutely. The beanbag chair master. I remember being a
This
kid.
dude, he's not even on a gamer chair. He's on the beanbag. Yeah, I'm comfy. How about you? You comfy right now?
Yeah. Do you have a beanbag chair? I don't think so.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Now you're banned.
Insulting the beanbag is an automatic ban.
Absolutely. Billy the beanbag chair. Okay.
I do like how people like LTG and DSP have topics that are so taboo they're banned on site. Because I kind of want to have one, but I'm not bothered by anything.
Well, no. Do what Queso does. Just anyone who calls him fat, he just like times people out for like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, something like that.
Yeah, it's where it's like you're banned, but you're not. You're only, yeah, you're quote unquote banned, but you're actually just timed out for like a minute or something.
That dude did everything DSP should have done.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, Phil should have just taken the piss out of it. Just like, yeah, I know I'm a fucking cow, and just again like the Wings of Redemption we talked about earlier was just like, hey, Wings of Fat Tits Redemption gave me $1. Thank you for the $1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so guys, it's so fucking funny.
This is my favorite.
Yeah.
Big Brown Cat, thanks for the $1 tip.
What's your favorite one?
Sorry, I'm not.
Again, I think that was just what was it? Good morning, fatty. All right. I just like how again like that's the first one. That's the one I reference again. Like Rings of Fat Tits Redemption gave me $1. Thank you for the $1 because he just doesn't even hesitate. He just reads it as it is. Yeah, doesn't make any comment on it. He just like just reads it and just takes the fucking takes the blow of it and just doesn't. I don't even think he banned him. I think he just fucking like he just took it, that's how it should be really.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like, who cares? Like people are allowed to.
And people got their sound clips.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like who cares? Like people calling you fat, like who gives a shit? Like also being fat is like just like a weird insult. It's like really that's all you got. I mean, in Phil's case, people can make fun of him for like, oh yeah, your wife, yeah, you fucking used your wife as a human shield, and you're saying that she's dying of cancer. Yeah, I think maybe that part's a little touchy.
There's no maximum number, it's infinite. The hell is this thing? This is a. Oh my god, why are they so very strong looking? Real bumpy. I can't catch any of these Pokemon, they're too strong. This one's level 40, good lord. No! No, don't do
Rabombi.
kiss. No, don't do that to my poor head. Oh!
I like these yells. It's like he got shot. It's bad enough he was losing that Pokemon. A sniper hit him.
Also, I kind of miss the gamer shirts because now Phil's just wearing his shirts because LTG said he looked like a bum.
Yeah. Everything that's kind of funny about DSP he eventually deletes. It was fun seeing him wear the Blanca shirt. It was kind of funny.
No, where the fucking Sonic hat? It's funny. Like, have fun on your fucking streams. Continue before finish yet. Woo.
Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it.
Sorry, I haven't
I think I want to
checking something.
Hey, I do not like my basement. This is where I do my stream stuff. I should have organized this better. I have this couch here. I hate this couch. It's such a waste of space in a lot of ways. I wish I had a big ass beanbag chair. That'd be sick. That'd be hype, man. Or a straight up mattress. Just put a mattress there. And put it up nice. Like, just lie on the bed on the floor for a bit and get up and do what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like an Arabian hookah bar. Just pillow it up, dude. Damn floor.
Yeah, you're charging the game controller. Back to drawing. Yeah.
I like that DSP is impressed by DSP. That's pretty cool in your picture.
Yeah. No, Phil would be like more like not really impressed. It's kind of like, all right, this is the best I got.
Yeah, this is my spore.
This is my life now.
I like the Sims music. This has been fun.
What was it? Also, yeah, how are you enjoying Exposition 33?
I love it. It's a fantastic game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, eventually, when you get Declan on here for that, because if you're gonna watch a this is how you don't play for DSP like that, he will explain. He absolutely loves that game. He will go up and down how good the game is and how bad Phil is at the game. Because there's definitely points in the game where Phil is just like, or he already knows like Phil's cheating in the game. Phil's just like he's looking up guides and stuff like that. It's like Phil. That's the worst part of it too. Is Phil's such a fake gamer. Remember during his Elden Ring run, he's just like, someone's like, why don't you go over to this place? And then he's like, I don't want to go over there unless there's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, well, isn't that the point of like going over there?
Yeah, let's go see what we got.
Yeah, it's like quite clear. It's like Phil's already like watching walkthroughs of how to play the game.
Yeah, he's not about to try and learn how to play this shit anymore.
No, he doesn't want to go into it blind. It would hurt his ego.
Is this the entire? Oh, this is the end credits. Okay.
Yeah, this is the end of it. Yeah,
all right,
that's part 1.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh, I like this monkey dude. Oh shit, Pikachu got shot. Be clear, he didn't say Cat had cancer. He said the Kino attention made him enough to pay for a test to rule out cancer, and that Kaiser plan.
That was all right. They found out that it wasn't cancer, but yeah, saying she's got like. Oh, that's right. But also, Phil thought that she was gonna die too. That's another thing. He said that during the Kino.
Here's the thing with DSP is that we got two paths here. We always pick the one where he's lying or that he's being manipulated. But here's the path that he's right and she does have cancer. DSP, how horrible of a person have you been that you can't even do anything for her?
Okay.
Even if she did have cancer, like bro, you are such a bum. What a horrible situation she's in. I bet all that Hogan money would have gone to getting her some treatment. You're shitty no matter how this looks.
That's so. Yeah, that's so real too. It's like, dude. Hi guys, we're gonna have a fucking fundraiser, a special marathon event where we raise up money for my wife's fucking cancer treatment. Alright, Iron Chef, it'd be really nice if Iron Chef Sakai came back and dumped his fucking wallet on me. That'd be really great.
So I can't get past Team Yell right now.
Dude, I don't know, man. Begging for that'd be the darkest.
Yeah, that'd be really just upsetting.
Those inability to not take himself seriously is always interesting. Definitely. He never had any ability to laugh at himself. Not really. I love laughing at myself because it's fun to have your own memes about yourself. And
no, if I were to be a streamer, I would want a running gag of like if there's a bird on stream. I don't know why I thought of this, but it's like every time there's a bird on stream, it's either a duck or a goose. And it's nothing in between. It's either a duck or a goose.
Oh, definitely.
So it's like a bald eagle goes by. It's like it's a goose.
Yeah, I like little running jokes like that.
And then people in the chat who don't get it, it's like, why are you calling it a goose, idiot?
Yeah, that's how you can test if someone's new to the stream.
Yeah,
that's good. I like it. I do a couple of little gimmicks that I do over and over again that are dumb. But one of them I like is that I call the main character the title of the game or the story. And but I don't know. I think I'm playing as Baldur's Gate. That's the guy right there. His name is Baldur's Gate.
John Baldur's Gate.
I mean, it's what they named him, you know? Or maybe it's like a thing like the Arbiter, you know, where it goes down like a lineage system. He is the new Baldur's Gate.
Everybody run. Metroid is here.
Yeah. Metroid's rad, all right? She's this shooting lady.
Yeah.
Now, this lady here, her name is Last of Us. It's like a tribal name, if that makes any sense.
takes way too much.
But then it gets really silly because then you're playing as SD Generation Genesis.
Alright.
That's kind of a long one. I'd rather just be playing as Persona. Yeah, doing dumb things like that is fun. And DSP...
Yeah, absolutely.
He
There's no
abhors
fun allowed in Phil's chat. Don't talk about sports unless I want you to talk about sports.
Super effective.
He's insecure, man. He was always insecure. He was always afraid people didn't like him.
It's just controlling. It's just narcissism. It's just like, he can't control any. No, he has to. It's North Korea. He has to control everything the chat's fucking doing.
Nope, I knew it.
If you're not talking about Phil, then or giving him money, then get out.
No critical hit.
I think that's what I'm going to do when I get reincarnated, so that I'm John Rambo. Yeah, because I guess we all get we gotta experience what we all went through. So like, all right,
you're gonna come back as DSP's friend and try to change him.
Yeah, be like, my friend Lynn the race. Well, he didn't want to play Mario Party. I'm like, dude, it's not about that, and it's fine. You know, I'd be the one that could break through DSP. The ultimate challenge.
What should I name this thing?
The ultimate challenge. Make DSP acceptable. I don't know. Can you guys do it? I think I would. I'd be DSP's manager. But bro, just play the games, all right? I'll handle the online flack. You got some trolls. Look, dude, I'm good with wit. You gotta admit, I know how to burn these dudes. Let me focus on this.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why not just like do what Phil did? Just like go back in time and like try to do what Phil did, but better.
Yeah. All right, guys, time for the drunk, dumb gamer stream. You know, today I'm drinking and playing Fallout, and I've got a shitty camera mounted up. I'm like, all right, this is a vibe. I like it.
Yeah, this exists out of spite. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll be born the exact same day and minute that Phil was, and just do everything in his life but better.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
I do think I could be kind of a weird friend to Phil, though. At least at a certain point in life. I could have been a decent friend. Because here's the thing, is I had a friend in high school who was kind of as much of a spaz as Phil was. He was pretty spazzy. Not that spazzy. Well, maybe. I hope he doesn't see this. He'll be heartbroken. But I kind of helped turn around because I remember one time we were at Walmart getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something. I don't remember. And he started flipping out about something like, bro, what are you not knowing about? Chill out. And he kind of got it together. And I think that you can kind of do that with Phil. I wanted that Wolverine figure. Like, Phil, come on, man. Be cool. You're scaring the hose. Oh, okay. His dad couldn't speak to him. I think his dad had this vision in mind, and DSP didn't meet that, so he gave up on him.
No, he's more of a mama's boy.
Definitely.
Getting my hair combed since I was 17. It's like, what the fuck?
There's something weird going on there.
There's something. Yeah, if anything is blamed for his parents, I'm blaming his mom more than his dad.
Oh, definitely. I blame his dad that he shouldn't have given up.
That's true. He just gave up.
No, man. You should fight for your kid, and that includes making sure that your other half doesn't instill incorrect values.
Yeah.
Or because you should have not had this problem to begin with. Your wife should have not had incorrect values. My wife would never have to worry about that. Him, he's like, well, gotta buy him the Wolverine figure, and Dave's over there doing nothing. No,
you should have had like another kid. I know Phil doesn't. Well, Phil has like his sister, his stepsister.
It was his cousin, but his
cousin. That's it.
Yeah, but they treated her like a sister.
Yeah, but they don't really talk about her like that much. Or he doesn't talk about her that much.
I'd like to talk to her. I would love to talk to her.
I like talking to anyone about this shit. Like, say if Phil dies tomorrow, and it's like somebody actually like interviews Phil. Like, say like who's the guy who did the Boogie documentary that he's gonna do with Phil?
Oh yeah, David Breen.
Yeah, like it would be just like, okay, well now you can actually do a documentary about Phil. Neil Breen.
Yeah, Neil Breen. That guy.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine? Yeah, like, could you imagine an actual documentary about Phil, like when he's gone, and then it's like his parents? It'd be surreal. It'd be a weird time. It'd be a weird time if his parents outlive him.
It would be weird. I want to talk to at least someone in that past, but I know that it's all poo touching. But I think I'd be respectful. I would even like to.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what Keemstar wanted to do. It's like Keemstar wanted to like interview Panda. Okay, what was it like?
Oh!
For real,
I
Myth
mean,
Man?
Oh!
Maybe I should try an email her. I don't know. Just be like, hey man, I'm doing internet historians and I'm trying to advocate for Dark Side Phil. Can you please help me out?
I
here?
think like no, it's like if you were to do something like that, you would have to do it for education purpose. You would have to do it in like a documentary. You have to pay her for her time and just like, hey,
Yeah.
actually,
I'll do something like, hey, could you just have a Skype conversation with me? Well, you want like something in PayPal? I got you.
yeah.
I'll pay you for your
Like how
time.
much?
And any residuals when my documentary is a massive success.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Done.
You'll be in the DSP documentary, won't you?
What,
So
me?
hard to catch Pokemon.
Yeah. You better be.
No, I'm not. No,
Oh my
I'm not important in any of that. Like I'm not attached to Phil or anything. Again, like Greg. Like when he said, like I was a fan when I was a kid, but with Phil, it's just like no, he's just some he's just some guy you point and laugh at the internet for being regarded. Got no stakes and I got no. That's the thing that makes it more fun with Phil. It's just like I have no attachment.
Come on. Fucking shit.
Damn it, man. Phil, come on, dude. You can do better than this.
It only spawns 1%
No.
of the time. It's super rare, huh? I'm trying to catch it. Come
DSP,
on.
man. Chill out, dude. Chill
I
out.
got it. Tomorrow.
I got it. I got the guy.
So what should I call it?
Call it Cat.
Devour.
Yeah, Devour. I was able to say a slick joke to DSP, and he didn't get it. He didn't get it. And I said it on my main account. I got scared because I didn't want to get banned for something so trivial.
I'm actually surprised that I haven't been sent to ban world on Phil's Twitter yet.
serious?
I'm actually shocked.
This is torture.
He must not.
He must really not be paying attention.
No.
Unless he has everybody muted, so which again people can still reply without seeing it. So I think that's more. I think that's more fair.
Yeah.
I would just mute people instead of blocking them because blocking them is like, well, fuck you. I went out of this way to block you.
I only do blocking to signify you I do not like as a person.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. I was during the Carl Job stuff. Like Billy Mitchell was quote tweeting Carl Jobs, telling them, "Hey, block me," and then meanwhile I'm blocked by him. Like, oh, okay, I see how it is, you asshole. I see how it is.
Oh my god.
You think TSP can't apply for retirement or disability?
Disability is a good question.
Oh my god. This is
Disability,
insane.
maybe. I mean, disability.
hit this fucking
Again,
guy.
depending what the laws are in Washington, he probably
This is
could.
ridiculous.
But
This is ridiculous.
depends. Like again, I potentially
Oh
he
my
could,
God.
but I
I
think
gotta
it's like
heal. I have
he
to.
has to make a certain amount of money because if you're making too much money, you don't get disability.
Oh
So Phil,
my
so
god.
but unless Phil's like flat broke, like he would have to be on welfare then and disability.
Oh my god.
So
Which
if
I'm pretty
DSP
sure you can
didn't
only get
beg as
one.
much, he could potentially get on disability.
One shot your Pikachu. Gee, thanks, you fool.
I mean, okay, to be fair, let's be fair. Phil's already privatized wealth.
All
Let's be
my
real.
Pokemon died
He
like
is.
that.
He's basically a
Oh my
really
God.
sad money laundering scheme.
Yeah, from yeah, absolutely. Like it's just so weird.
Icy wind.
I don't know, man. This dude's unsalvageable. I think personally, I mean, well, someone's got to say it here on Planet Mecha Ninja. We have the weapons to do it up here. I think we just kind of have to take it out from orbit. I mean, right? We're all thinking the same thing, right? You fire up the death raid. Sorry, Renton, gotta go.
No, I think again, I still give it like another 3 to 5 years for Phil. Like, and keep in mind with the money that Phil's making, it's like sure it looks like a lot on the surface, but
He's
compared to
got
like what
shit
he
ton of
used to
debts.
make,
Yeah.
compared to what he used to make, it's like Phil's again also with his spending habits, like
Now, isn't
it's something's
I
gotta
hate to
break.
say it, but isn't Rob
I think
Like
he found
something's
something
gotta-
else.
So Pikachu's completely
I
worthless.
think he found
but I'm
something
stuck
else
with him.
besides
The
WWE
person
Champions, and
who
that's where
thinks I'm
money is
gonna
going.
date today.
And it could very well be these pets of his.
But the good news
Because-
is
Well, I think he has the pets
Ice
around just to
Type,
keep Cat busy. Like I think that's really what it is.
will work.
Same with giving her the fucking old PC because it's like, and then again also talk to when you have Declan on, he'll explain like what Phil exactly did wrong with Cat's PC and how he could have fixed it. He explains it way better than I ever could. It's like, yeah, Phil could have salvaged Cat's PC, but he doesn't know how to do it.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't know anybody. He doesn't trust anybody.
Oh, look who
I don't
it
know
is.
how to do computer shit either, but I know who to call.
Have a chat with your
Yeah.
ball guy. Heard that a wishing star fell to you. That means you were chosen by the wishing
PSP is
star.
weird because if you give him the benefit of the doubt, you kind of realize that he's even worse.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Yeah. I mean, really, yeah.
I give this dude a lot of benefit of the doubt, but then I think it through to its logical conclusion, and I come back with, no, actually, you're a humongous piece of crap, Phil.
Oh, exactly. Well, even the fucking, well, you just even like the fucking push-up bit, where it's like, even trying to give Phil the benefit of the doubt, like, no, you're still a piece of shit because you didn't fucking follow through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have vibration.
And then later on, you said it was just a joke. I mean, it sure didn't seem like a joke at the time.
I don't have vibration on my controller. This is not good. This is really not good.
Look at this fun, positive, robust streamer.
See you later, Jordy Seinfeld.
There you go.
I'm quite a fan of him. Look at this zombie. I can see why you have such fun drawing this guy.
Yeah, it's like it's everything. It's his dead fucking eyes. It's his jowl. Yeah, it's his jowls. It's his misshapen fuck ass hairline. It's like this dude's a mess.
Oh!
He's like,
You're that. You know what you're doing. You're that dude in Sekiro, the guy with the one arm. Well, the other guy with the one arm, who's always carving statues of the Buddha. You're carving statues of the anti-Buddha. And you've made a million of these statues, and they're all impressive.
Yeah, they're all like the.
Son of a bitch.
All of these are just like the Easter Island heads.
Yeah. I dig it.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Phil.
My money is he's going to be at 65 in a scrappy apartment talking about the good old days. He still talks about the good old days even today.
Yeah, you mean now? Like
that's his topic du jour, or topic de now.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, Phil's only getting like, was it on average? It gets like 220 people, no pun intended, but he gets like 220 people on YouTube, and then on Kick he gets like maybe 50 people, depending on the day too, because he could have less than 200 people on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like, no, something's got to break. I think that's what really was keeping people around and so intrigued at this point. Like, Phil's the tractor community is bigger than it's ever been.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of banking on this weird thing where DSP seems to really act up when I'm not around. And I don't know if it's true. It just sounds like narcissistic, but then, well, hell, if it's true, I should really utilize his power. And it could very well be that he has some sort of mega crash out soon. And the police have to get called. And,
No!
I don't know, they institutionalize him or something. It's mandatory. I don't know.
No, I don't. It's gonna take they'll take a lot for something. Again, I think it'll take like Cat to actually die, and then somebody will, or his parents, like somebody will fucking tweet, someone will give him a shitty ass super chat and be like, Phil, dead parent, dead wife, haha.
Real.
Thanks for real real for the $220 for $1. And then Phil, I think Phil will have a big fucking mega crash out at that point, like,
yeah,
because he seems to have them like every couple of months or so.
Yeah, they are increasing in weird frequency.
Yeah, where it's like before it was like the spoon rant. It's like, oh, okay, this is the worst that Phil's ever been. Okay, then the fucking villain rant. Okay, then the fucking Kino Casino snake arc, and now this is the worst that Phil's ever been.
I think I did.
And it's like, man, it's gonna be really hard to top the fucking line about dead parents and having his wife being sick. Part. So it's like, yeah, or him saying that he's lying because he was being sincere to Triple P, but he tried to cover his ass when all he had to do was just be like, sorry, I was oversharing with Triple P, and I thought he was my friend, but it turns out he wasn't.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's all he had to say. That's
yes.
all he had to say. But then no, he has to like have this galaxy brain. No, it was me. My Neil Brenius plan the whole time.
Dude, I'm so far ahead of you guys.
Yeah, I'm four parallel universes ahead of you. Okay, my stand is dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my stand is actually Wonder Review.
Make my Yeti grow.
What the hell? See, I don't know. I like this era of Phil here. And when
Where
was
Phil
this?
actually. Well, first of all, Phil's not begging every fucking 20 minutes.
This is
Begs every
2020.
hour.
Okay, so 2020 is the end year.
Yeah, Sword and Shield came out 2019, I think. 2018,
Okay.
2019.
Yeah, it was somewhere around 2020. I noticed it because of when I came in. I noticed that he had been getting really bad really fast.
Like Dragon Pulse.
And, because I ran into this dude after the Escort Saga was exposed. But only really started watching it around 2020 when Cat was showed up. Or wherever.
Yeah.
And, dude has gotten so unsufferably horrible.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
And
What a
this era
stark
Phil seems
contrast.
so quaint.
Yeah, like Phil, yeah, you really pointed out. It's like people again, even at the time was like, well, Phil is so fucking horrible. But then comparing Phil now to this DSP, I think I would rather have this DSP.
100%.
Well, actually, no. I mean, actually, I wouldn't. I just want to see Phil get worse at this point. I just want to see Phil. I want to see how bad it's going.
Okay, that's decent.
But that's where I'm at. I think that's where a lot of detractors are at because we're already long past. Already way long past. Well, not just nostalgia. No, Phil's long past the getting better part. Like, is there a chance for Phil to get better and change? No. Like
No.
we've gone past that. We've already lapped that 20 times over. No, Phil's not getting better No, he's not getting better at all. We've already seen that.
Like, I realized
he lost Panda Lee. He went through bankruptcy. You think that would have woken him up? Nope. Spending's the worst thing it's ever been.
Schooling ran out.
Guy never has this moment where he thinks maybe I'm being stupid.
Yeah. There's no self-awareness. There's no. It's like I just want to see again. I'm pretty sure we're on Team Health. Like, sorry, that's where I'm at. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Team Health way before Team Finance.
I think so.
Like, I think we'll get one last big quote unquote resurgence of Phil, and I don't even know. I thought it was the Kino part. I think I want to say it was the Kino. I want to say it was Kino Casino, but again, I have no idea. Where Phil gets one last big resurgence as much as he could, but I think there's going to be a moment where everyone's going to talk about Phil again. Like all the big commentary channels. It's not just August the Duck here and there. It's not just Tractor channels. Like, no, we're gonna get big people.
Asmongold should respond to that Doom footage. Moist Critical should respond to the Doom footage.
He has actually. Not to Moist Critical, but Asmongold has. He's seen a clip of Phil. He was just laughing at it.
We need to have Moist Critical come out of whatever lair he lurks in. I just imagine him in a lair for some reason. He comes out of his lair to do a video
or it's like
about Phil being shitty at that. Like, this guy's an idiot. He's never learned anything.
I think the reason why people don't. Well, I think the reason why they don't is because occasionally Moist Critical has a stream or which like catches up on Phil a little bit, see where he's at, and then that just evolves into more Phil begging and crying. But I don't know. I think we'll get more people talking about Phil like when he dies or something happens to him. Like, say Phil has an actual stroke, he ends up like the Bego boss where half his body's paralyzed.
Yeah, because I think coming out to discuss it.
I think that's when people will really be like, okay, yeah, the story's over. The story is over with Phil because everybody. I think most people know of Dark Side Phil. They just don't talk about him because he's a piece of shit. Same thing with Onision. It's like everybody knows who Onision is, but it's like. Even when the biggest stuff was happening, people chose not to talk about him because they give him like that type of attention. Same thing with Phil. Phil's like, I'm not a drama guy. I'm not a fucking. I don't care for drama. It's like, no, you love drama. You love this shit. You love when people talk about you and call you fat and gammy. Just so you can be like, you can morally grandstand and say, well, I'm better than them. Now give me money.
Yeah, he can reaffirm his own positions through.
Yeah, it's clout chasing, and his regarded fans, his dents are just like, yes, Phil, you show him, you show that guy with fucking 10 million subscribers and how much better you are than him.
I think that a lot of people know better than to associate themselves with Warcast, because there is a sort of contaminant factor to it. For example, Matt McMuscles, he is very clearly informed on DSP's antics. He's got up to date
If you see
references.
gamers like Darkstarfield taking his cake,
But I reached out to him multiple times, at least in small ways, to bait him to respond to locale stuff. Like I would put a DSP reference in the comments, and he does.
That's what makes it so.
Yeah,
that's what makes it so fun about like people seeing Phil go viral on Twitter. Like more people get to discover what Phil is. It's really funny.
And it's kind of beautiful because when I was watching all this, I was watching the Facebook post, I was watching all that, and it was interesting when DSP goes viral because you've got people who've been there the whole time versus people's like, I didn't even know Darkseid was still around. What's he up to?
Yeah.
And then they share stories, and kind of the detractors can just kick back and watch it happen.
Yep.
All I could do is try Ultra Ball, right? Yeah.
But yeah, that's my dream going green. Is I might reach out to him again. But come on, man, come on, going green. Is Matt McMuscles. I wish for that more than say doing one with Phil. I don't give a shit what Phil wants. I would do one with him.
I mean, shoot him an email so you just fucking I don't know. It doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, I tried.
Why not?
I messaged him on Twitter and he didn't bite.
I say send him. I mean, if he has a public email, send him an email. I'll be like, hey man, I'd like to have if you can, I'd like to have a stream with you, or we just get high and fucking watch DSP.
I would even be willing to not stream it. I would do it completely him and I, and then I would tell you guys about it forever. You guys would have it told to you like a legend.
Oh my god!
And that's when Matt said something really poignant when he said, "This guy's retarded." Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I thought we had.
Oh yeah. Also, like when I played fucking Sword and Shield, I completed the Pokedex in like 12 hours.
We only have so many Ultra
Yeah, didn't they shrink the Pokedex in these later ones?
Yeah. It wasn't yeah. They didn't have the full Pokedex, which is a shame. But hey, what can you do? I want Pokemon to make like Pokemon World, where it's just all the Pokemon games combined into one big experience.
I'll never understand Nintendo's decisions, man. I'll never understand it. They've got so many ideas that it would be free money.
Oh my god!
Well, it's like, yeah, I'll show you Rogue later, but it's like I'm not buying a fucking Pokemon. I'm not buying another Pokemon game again because it's like when I played Sword and Shield, I'm like, you know what, this is a big step forward for Pokemon. You know, I can't wait for the next game because it's gonna be way better than it wasn't. Looks like shit. And it's like no, and it's like it's so fucking slow. Oh my god, Pokemon games are so fucking slow. I can't stand it. It's I don't have the patience for that shit anymore. So again, Rogue is just a breath. It's just breath of fresh air, and it's so fast, and it's just.
Can I stream that?
I mean, yeah.
Or is Nintendo gonna send their goons after me?
No, there's plenty of fucking videos.
Okay.
I think Nintendo's dealing with fucking Power World. Then yeah, they're dealing with fucking Power World. All right, I think I'm good on drawing for now.
Oh, yeah?
I'll show you a little bit of Poke Rogue.
Yeah, can you play some?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hyped.
Yeah, pause the stream for a bit. And I'll switch over.
Yeah.
So here's what we got. We got this fill. We got this fill for the stream. Yeah, delete the other ones, but yeah, that's what we got.
Damn, man. And we got LTG.
Yeah, LTG.
Man, you work fast. You work well.
And this is just doodles. Like it's like it takes so much time to actually like render it out, and I need to properly learn for all like have regular people. I'm not doing AI. AI is cringe. Oh yeah, this beginning of the stream, Evil Phil.
Yeah, that was a good one. Jasper Kitty. It was Goutfoot. Yeah, I heard about that Force Rider. What's that about? Has he said why he gave Phil money? Because if you really don't know, if you really are ignorant, it's not your fault. But I assume
who gave Phil money?
Some dude, some big YouTube guy, Nurgle or something.
Oh, that's I know. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. There's a couple people. It was a couple people. There was a guy on Kick who has got like 7,000 followers. I think that's the number. I could be wrong. And then there's another guy who actually has like millions of subscribers playing Minecraft.
I think it was that dude.
Yeah, I think it was two, because there's one guy at the end on Kick who has like thousands of followers who saved Phil at the end of one of the streams, and then there's this random guy.
Yeah, Nogla. That's I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's so like, huh?
What?
Maybe he sees them as the novelty, or it's like, oh, I want to try to help this dying old man play Minecraft. Right? Doesn't even fucking doesn't even know how to build glass.
Dude's a loser. My toxic theory is that Papa Vera was getting data from Darkside Phil. He was trying to develop a new learning model, and he was beta testing it on Phil. Kind of funny. It's also genius. Were you going to show us some Poke Rogue? But thank you so much for these wonderful drawings. We really appreciate them.
Let's see what happens if I tab over. Okay, cool. Stream paused or something.
I can even turn it off until you're ready if you want.
Yeah. Turn it off until you're ready.
Because
every time I tab over, I keep thinking it shows my other screens.
Yeah, there you go. You're good.
Okay. Paused. Okay, cool.
We'll go back to Phil. We'll have dual Phil. Dual Phil activate.
Yup. The poison. That's bullshit. The poison killed it. So it was a complete
Alright, that's enough of that.
Time. This is a sea cucumber. Yeah, it does look like a sea cucumber.
It's a sea dingus. What is PaperThinn's X?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my Twitter account, PaperThinn.
I recently retweeted him. If you want to go to mine and scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know my own. What's my own handle?
That sucked.
Having muscles is going green. But I've been greatly enjoying your company.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Well, yeah, I appreciate just talking to you about whatever.
I hope I'm not too obnoxious. I get pretty obnoxious on.
No, you're pretty good.
Okay.
We'll try to have more streams where we're not where it's not going green.
Definitely. I love talking art with you.
Yeah.
I'm an arguer. It doesn't seem like I really have to argue with you.
Let's see if it's working right now. Disclaimer, Pokemon.
God, Pokemon loves it.
Come on.
This Arcanine.
This Arcanine's pissed. He wants this chili.
Give it a good stirring.
Come on, Phil. Stir that damn chili. You're doing it, Phil. You're nailing it. But it's true. Back then, I was watching this dude. I thought, oh, this guy's so awful. He's so terrible. I hate this man. But it's the detractor curse. We complain about Phil forever, but eventually he'll have less and less kind of interesting things about him.
I mean, really, it's just like it's just a slow burn. Like with Phil, like again, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Again, give him another. Or again, for all we know, Phil's could just have these 5 people funding his entire life for the rest of his life. For all we know,
it could be.
But I really do think like this is the downturn, and I think more dents are gonna like. As Phil continues to milk them more and more and more, it's like no, he's gonna push them away. Like there's no way like they can keep up with this. Along with Phil's spending habits and just the constant demand, like no, they're gonna get tired at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
All right. Yeah, so this is what the game looks like.
Oh, let me switch over.
Yeah.
There. Oh hell yeah, this looks rad. Loving it already.
Yeah. So like so like when you start off with the game. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. I know what the.
It's flickering really hard, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's weird.
Clown encounters. I don't know. This game sounds too high to be real.
Yeah, let me close my other tabs on Chrome. There we go.
I don't have that clown phobia. I do not understand that phobia. How could you be afraid of clowns? They want to be your friend and throw pies. These guys are hype.
So stupid.
Challenge.
DSP's a sad and angry clown. He's like Emmett Kelly, but pissed. What are we doing? All right, activate the mode.
This is fucking so dumb.
DSP, stop crying for a second, man. I'm watching this.
It's weaker than me.
So let's just so say you start off with like with a 3 start. So you start off with a starter Pokemon. I have all of them. So I can start off with any one that I want. Right? So say again, I can start off the game with a fucking Zapdos if I want. Catch. Oh, I don't know why it's lagging a little bit. It's weird.
DSP, can you please stop screaming?
Come on. This is so stupid.
He's not having a good
Why is
time.
this so hard to catch, man?
Hang on a second.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Sorry, I was DMing somebody.
No problem. I'm trying to fix some stupid shit with my.
Yeah, it's flick. Yeah, I'm looking at your screen. My screen, it's flickering. I don't know why. Let me try to close
How do
it.
I fix this stupid shit, man? I'm getting annoyed with this crap. Hey, it's horizontal, right? Horizontal flip. Yeah, because I want to be facing the TV when I'm looking at it. Yeah, that was really obnoxious.
Let's try to.
About ready to rog out. It might be my favorite Daleism because it's so funny. It's just imagine turning into Dale. That's what a rog out is. All right, where's this shit?
I don't know why it's flickering like that. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Like I'm just restreaming mine, and then you're looking at my screen for the restream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know why it's flickering like that.
There was a minute there where it wasn't working. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh,
See
no.
if let me know if it's still bugging out.
Oh, it's been bugging out this whole time.
Oh God! Like, I don't know. What's that? Sorry, guys.
No, I want to see it. We'll power through.
Okay.
Just go.
Okay, fine. We'll power through. For
Yeah,
now.
I want to see this. It sounds hype.
These are my endless runs.
Okay. Holy shit, dude.
So it's like with an endless run, it's like 5,000 floors. That's the max. It's like 5,000 something floors.
Yo, this game is rad, man. I want to play this game. And I want to have DSP theme teams like I had on that last game. Remember when I played Pokemon before and I did the Pokemons with DSP themes? All right, kick their ass, man. Stomp their guts out. Oh, man, he totally ate shit. Level 3,000.
Yeah, but again, the game is just battling. It's just...
Yeah, I can dig this. This is cool. Yeah, I want to play this. I wish we could do multiplayer, but then that would kind of defeat the purpose.
But yeah, check your team. So it's like in the game, it has Mega Evolution, G-Max Pokemon. It's got Terrestrial size. I think this is one of the older file. But yeah, also when it has there's different luck stats. So for example, when a Pokemon is shiny, it has a luck stat in the game, which gives you better items to get in the game. And of course, you can stack as many items as you can on. Like, for the most part, some Pokemon can only. Some items you're only allowed to have one, and other things. But yeah.
Dude, that's cool, man. This is awesome.
Oh my god, am I gay?
Yeah.
I'll play this game.
Fucking game, man. The game is such a tease. Oh, you're gonna get it. This is awesome. No, fuck you. Like, god damn it, dude. Seriously?
Bill, shut up. You're harshing my buzz. Okay, yeah, kick this dude's ass. He's been talking too much mad crap. Mouse, dude.
Oh, come on.
Thinks he's hot shit. We'll take that. Alright. Who's next? Who's getting it next? Ooh, you gonna grab 2 items for winning that? Nice.
Since I have like 100 something million. Excuse me. Yeah, look at how much money I have in the corner.
Yeah, man, you're balling out.
Yeah, but yeah, I can buy as many items as I need.
Buy Jake, sir. I kind of want to kick back and watch it. DSP should play. No, never mind.
I mean, DSP should play this. It's a free game. Why not? It's fucking. I mean, to be fair, Phil makes any game look boring and shitty. So it doesn't really matter what he plays. He can play the best game ever, and it's like, this sucks. So, but Phil should play this because again, it's free. It's you can play with a controller. I'm playing with one right now.
What's going on here? Are they cool?
DSP really should have only played games that he enjoyed. But he gets frustrated because he doesn't get the money he wants. But he doesn't realize that it's investment. Eventually, people will come around if he's actually having fun playing games.
Well, exactly. Like everybody else is like, well, you see, I don't understand. It's like I beg, and then I'm successful. It's like every other streamer does not need to beg. And then Phil's excuse is like, oh, I'm with Wings, with LTG, with Boogie. It's like, okay, so you're comparing yourself to fucking losers while also saying you're better than them. Okay, sure. See how it is.
No one has to deal with what I deal with. It's the trolls. I have an army of trolls trying to. The trolls aren't stopping you from getting the job.
You had a pretty good wish.
Well,
list.
it's like honestly at this point, yeah, they would.
I mean, yeah,
but to be fair, Phil would not be able to hold out a job. Really, he just wouldn't. He can barely take care of himself, let alone like he barely play a game nowadays, let alone like get out of here. But I do think like what Phil should do is just like he should just get a fucking job on the side that's like don't tell anyone about it because that's what happened to Wings. He said, "Oh, I'm doing a pizza business," and people got fired for that, which is really shitty because like Wings does not deserve that.
Yeah, don't mess with their work if you can.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's poo touching. Don't fuck with.
Or
that.
at the least, if you're gonna mess with them at work, do it in a way that wouldn't get them fired.
He hurts himself for monstrous damage.
I would go to DSP's workplace dressed up as DSP and act like DSP, and then pay my money and leave.
Yeah,
but I'm not hurting them.
But yeah, don't go to the actual. Yeah, but I think that's Phil's only best bet is like if he gets an actual like online job somewhere, and just doesn't say anything about it. Let's see how long. But knowing Phil, he'll get fired anyways from being bad at his job and then blame the trolls anyways.
Because he doesn't want to ever take accountability for his actions ever, and that's not going to work in a workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heinz. I believe that's an old joke where they would say something like DSP should get sponsorships from games that he hates, you know, and just ruin them.
But yeah, that's what Poker Rogue's like. But it's like I'll send you a video you can watch later.
Yeah, sure. Man. This is good stuff.
How long have we been going?
Okay.
Oh, we've been here for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, good lord! How long do these usually go on?
Well, usually I only schedule them for about 3 hours.
Okay, so it's around that time. Yeah, no, I think we'll call it here.
Yeah.
I think we've been plenty productive. I'd like to come on again more and do some more doodling.
Definitely.
We'll draw the rest of the cows.
Okay.
At some point, yeah.
I think that'd be great, man. It was a lot of fun doing this. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so glitchy and buggy like that, but yeah.
No, that's cool, dude. No worries.
Man.
Well, big ups. Thank you so much for coming on PaperThinn, Glenn Hall.
Yeah.
It was wonderful to discuss art with you. But I won't keep you.
Absolutely, man.
All right, everyone. Take care. I'm gonna head out too. I'm pretty tired. So
yeah, pretty tired from listening. Well, it was mostly just us. It was just mostly us just having a podcast stream, and then Phil's just in the background.
Yeah, which I kind of like. DSP's good dead air in a lot of ways. I mean, he is dead air, but it's not bad. All right, man. Let's go. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic night, and I don't know. Play Poker Rogue. It looks pretty cool.